Well, fancy seeing all of you here again. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another evening of Barry Seal Logistics. Boy, oh boy, I think tonight's going to be a fun one. I'm going to be completely honest with you. When we were going to stream earlier, A300 ready to go, I almost Alt F4'd that stream because this just seemed like it was going to be way more fun, and I wanted to do career mode. But we stuck it out. I actually had an enjoyable time on the A300, a lot of fun. Good to get the big metal out of the way, fly it around, cool, engine starts, yeah, wing views, juice. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is our little club here at Barry Seal Logistics, and I absolutely love these nights. So, thank you all for tuning in. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Carlito, starting the day off with a 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you, Carlito. Very, very kind. Appreciate all the support. You guys have been absolutely awesome. I really appreciate all the love and support over the holidays, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening as well and holiday season. So, without further ado, let's have a little rundown. I'll give you a little sit rep on what we got going on here at a V1, well, no, not V1, Barry Seal Logistics. So we've got our 2 companies up and running. We've got logistics, and we've got our charter company. We're getting real close to moving the 172 down to South America, folks. We're getting real close to doing that. We're gonna make a little bit more money today grinding. I think after we do maybe 1 or 2 missions in the charter, it might be time to send that 172 south of the border, because I did a employee mission down there. It's not the airplane. It's just you don't make a lot of money. I just wanted to kind of see the terrain and stuff. Yes, all I can say is yes, and it's going to open up a whole can of worms for operating down in the mountains with piston aircraft that we should not do. So it might be time for that. We might have the funds to actually do it. So let's get right to it, and I'll show you what we're doing to start off this afternoon, or evening rather. So we're going to be taking our charter bird on a mission where you saw the thumbnail from. We've been here one other time. Lima Charlie 35. Is that what it is? No, that's to Arnold. What is the destination here? Let me pick it out. 73 Charlie Alpha, excuse me. 73 Charlie Alpha, Bear City. It's low IFR right now, which has got me really suspect, because if you saw what we did before, there's no approach in there. So we might have to break out the synthetic vision. We might have to go full Barry Seal mode to get this mission completed. But this is what we got. This is going to be our warm-up flight departing Hayward once again. Mr. David O'Leary is on again for another event. Mr. O'Leary himself is ready to go in the Vision Jet because Mark Cuban said he couldn't ride along on his G650. So if you know, you know. Alpha Zulu 77. Yeah, we've vetted these airports before, which is good, because when you're flying your own airplane, this is a tip for you guys doing career mode. When you're flying your own bird, make sure you check that you actually have runways at your destination, because as we found out, Alpha Zulu 77, we made it work. We passed the test, but I would not have wanted to do that in our own airplane. So what is it with the sim in Big Bear City? Well, Aaron, I love it, man. This is a fun flight to do. We're going to do it again. This is a great warm-up mission. It looks like the clouds might be freeing up around there, but either way, it's going to be spicy. We're going to take the same Cirrus Vision Jet G2. I have not washed it. I haven't done anything to it. We might have to do some maintenance on it here after tonight, but she's dirty as can be. We got a lot of bugs on the windscreen, on the nose cap, on the wings, and that's all right. Hopefully that's not affecting our whole, passenger satisfaction situation. But what we're going to do first, we're going to go management. We're going to get some fuel on board this sucker here. Yeah, we're going to take a little extra today. Okay, we're going to take, I don't want to be too heavy, but let's take, that's minimum to complete the mission, right about 80. Let's take another, let's go up there. Let's take some extra in case we have to shoot another approach. All right, so we're going to take another couple £100. We're going to pay $8,700. Boom, wah-bam. All right, swipe the credit card. We're also going to do this on Iveo Premium, so I need to check the route of flight here. That looks good to me, so let me file us out of Hayward here real quick on Iveo Premium. So the route details that they want us to fly, which that's fine for me. We're going to Case K, Kilo Alpha, Echo Sierra Sierra, and MIFCA direct. All right, we'll go ahead and file those. Those have been filed on Aveo Premium. We're going to 19,000 feet as well. So what we'll do is we'll just have to, no, we're not going to have double ATC bomb tech. We figured this out. What we do, we just cancel IFR, and then we can talk to whatever ATC we want to. So we're juiced up. We got 40,000 cred. Hopefully we get about $1 million for, or not $1 million. Hopefully we get about 100,000. Right now you can see we got 1.7 mil in the bank. We're doing good. We're doing good. And we've got our fine outfit and uniform on today. Speaking of, I got to make sure dry cleaning was picked up because I do have that trip Sunday night. So, all right, let's go ahead and hit fly. Right? We're all good to go. We're committed now. We're committed. Let's go. Aveo Premium ATC versus default ATC. Yeah, it's better to have regular ATC. I don't know if there's any ATC on though. Is there anybody on? We'll have to take a look at the network. Andy B, good evening, sir. Oh boy, do we have real weather on? I think we have real weather on. I thought it said it was I thought it said it was VFR. This is not VFR. Let's get inside. I don't want to get out here and get wet. Let's come in here. Let's go ahead and pull you. I feel like we should do a walk around though. Let's what the hell? We're already wet. Do a little walk around. Cali Simmer, what's going on out here in California? I'm here. We'll check the ailerons. Wouldn't it be something if you could see like damage underneath? Look at the wing. Look at the splatters and stuff. Man, this airplane, I guess this is kind of like getting a wash. Now, I wish this would update like on the 172. On the 172, it actually says Barry Seal Logistics. It's so awesome. So I wish we could have that on here. And I tried to customize the tail number, but it wouldn't let me customize the tail number either. But man, even our V-tail is all sorts of jacked up. This is a pretty incredible design V-tail jet when you think about it. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that's definitely costing us some passenger satisfaction, wouldn't you say? I definitely think it is. All right, all our covers are off. Everything looks good. We got to pull the engine cover off. Airplane Ian, welcome to Private Pilot, sir. Glad to have you on board. Welcome to the special membership zone, my friend. And Gonzalo, thank you so much. Welcome to Private Pilot as well. Glad to have you on board, my friend. A couple new members right off the bat. Zippy's on the ground waiting for you. All right, let me go ahead and hop in here real quick. Let me connect to Aveo Premium right now. November 357 Bravo Sierra, and we are an SF50, right? SF50 Vision Jet. All right, auto ATC squawk, nobody's on. All right, wonderful. Back engine? No, we already got it. Once you pull the engine cover up top, it gets the back one. It pulls them both for you. All right, let's go ahead and be professional before we board. Let's get the batteries on, generators on. At least we have some lights in here. We did determine, courtesy of Jeff Faviano, that we do not, we can pull those. Maybe that helps with the passenger satisfaction as well, so they don't have to stare at those. Let's go ahead and send them on out. Master V1, greetings from Chile. How are you? First time to see you live. I have a little request. Santiago to Antarctic base. Whoa. That would be a lot of fun, Gonzalo. Well, thank you so much for joining the channel, and glad to have you here. We're going to have to put that one on the list, man. We do need to do some Antarctic ops. But thank you so much for the support. Glad to have you on board. Yeah, not to cut off your connection without notifying you. That looks fine. Let's come down here. Let's do a quick initialization of the fuel. We'll do a fob sync. We'll confirm that. Weight and balance. We need to go, actually, let's go here. Weight and balance. Aircraft loading. We've got 180 up front. Who's in here? Just 2 people? We got 3 people on board. Whoa. What's going on with my view? So we got passenger left. We'll call it 125. Passenger right. We'll call it 120. And there's also somebody way in the back. Does that go in the baggage compartment? We'll just do that. All right. That looks good. Anyone not have sim sounds? Yes. You don't have sim sounds because I don't have the sim sounds on. Now you have sim sounds. Sorry about that. CTAF is 20.2. Thank you. 120.2. We'll put you up on top. All right, let's go ahead and start it up. So, engine start, we're going to get the strobe light on. And what we're looking for here, we're going to move this to run. You hear the fuel pump? Now we're going to go ahead and wait for it to say ignition when we press and hold. Ready. Light off. Let go. I wish it wouldn't fade out like that. There we go. Beautiful sounds. Johanny, you love the CareerMode live streams? Yeah, me too, man. This is fun, dude. Listen to that light off. All right, we'll clear the caution out. Let's do a couple things. That's going off. Let's get master, bleed air, probe heat. Get our ice protection on. Let's go ahead and get a clearance. Do magic barrel ref update.
Clearance,
top altitude 19,000.
Charlie 5, 9er14 ready to copy IFR clearance to 7 Tree Charlie Alpha.
Let's turn off the synthetic vision for now.
9er14 is cleared to 7 Tree Charlie Alpha Airport. As filed, expect runway 10 or maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119er. 475 squawk 0722.
Put on all our speed bugs. We'll go ahead. We got our squawk code.
Cleared to 7 Tree Charlie Alpha. As filed, runway 10 or maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119er. 475 squawk 0722 Gringo Bravo Sierra Charlie 5.
How do I change the call sign? What do you mean? Hold on, let me take my hoodie
Gringo
off, guys.
Bravo Sierra Charlie 5 9er14 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.
I'm just gonna take my hoodie off.
Good day.
Good afternoon, pilot. You guest today is Mr. O'Leary, who's on the go to Arnold. He's close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for him. Please give him your warmest welcome on behalf of the company. Have a great flight.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we'll go ahead and request a taxi clearance.
Gringo Bravo Sierra Charlie 5 9er14 with Victor ready to taxi IFR.
Kevin O'Leary's on board, indeed. Does the Cirrus only have 3 seats? It has, it depends on the seating configuration, actually. You can set it up differently.
Hold short of runway 10 or via taxiway Charlie Alpha. Contact tower on 118. 9er when ready.
All right, so we'll acknowledge that.
Taxiing hold short runway 10 or via taxiway Charlie Alpha.
Runway
Gringo
10.
Bravo,
So
Sierra Charlie 5,
let's go ahead and set
9er
flaps to
14.
takeoff trim. Going up about 4 units. Let's go ahead and get our cam up online. Oh, I've got the wrong cam for y'all. Hold up. You need... I'm in the Vision Jet. That's what we need today. I'm trying to get... I can't get any telemetry force feedback in the Vision Jet. I don't know if that's a Vision Jet problem or a Moza problem. I'm going to have to do some more investigating. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. Brakes released. Landing light, a.k.a. taxi light. Let's get out of here. What was Unicom again? Zippy 20.2. Alright, we'll have to change that once we get out here. Like the fuzzy arm close-up? Well, yeah, I'm going to have to do this external view here because I don't want to hit this hanging wall. Let's go ahead and give them a welcome aboard. BS Logistics. Man, this is the first rainy flight we've done in CareerMode. This is awesome. Will the offset Moza cause a problem going right? Yes, I noticed that as well. I think, Vodka, I think you could adjust that in the McDo, though, right? Could you make the McDo setting 0, even though it's angled? But in the Vision Jet, I had that problem. Some of the airports need some work. Ironically, this one's actually not too bad, man. I wish I could see that. That's a TBM over there, but it's going to show up as a 190. All right, our CG looks good. So with our CG good, let's go back to our MFD. Go ahead and put the map on. Let's put the weather up on there. See if we get any next rad. Is there any radar situation? Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, we do have some weather on our next rad. Let's go ahead and just keep back on terrain mode for now, relative terrain. Alright, flight controls, free and correct. That's something that we do want to make sure we check. No, that's not a rainbow. That's the reflection of the curved glass. How cool is that? That's a really good looking reflection. Did I finish the init checklist? I may have not. Maybe that's why it stayed up. I'm actually a little bit sussed out by our... yeah, we finished the init checklist. This visibility. This is not like employee mode where if we crash the airplane, it's just not ours. I mean, we paid a lot of money for this bird. We've also done a lot of grinding for this bird. All this Jet A for a 20-minute flight? Who are you flying, Taylor Swift? Nah, she'd have 3 engines. Yeah, I don't believe I have a TBM thing, so I won't be able to see that. I think that's Zippy Zapple. Right there. It'd be pretty funny seeing that thing land at Bear Valley. I can't get this jet to stop on the landing. It'll just hover there forever no matter what you press. What? I haven't had that issue at all. This airplane stops on a dime, man. What's the outside air temp? 15C. We'll keep that in mind. Cabin lights are on your left next to the bottom back of the seat. That thing? We won't need too many lights. Once we get on top of this, we should be all right. I still think that's one of their big bugs in the sim is like when it's daytime, the internal lightings are all messed up. So it has to be like a certain, like close to nighttime, and then all the lights work again. I imagine it has something to do with shadows and ray tracing shadows. I don't know, but there's definitely a lighting bug in the sim that the lights work great when it's dark in the sim. When it's not dark time in the sim, the lights don't really work. My passengers look a little nervous. Well, would you be nervous, Kelly Simmer? I mean, man, quite the crew back there today. Let's keep this stream monetized, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep on moving. So how about them Cowboys? Hell, all you really need is PMDG money to get yourself a Falcon 3 holder. Oh, that would be nice, man. Wait, PMDG has a 3 holder? No. When you're actually touching down, it'll balance like a bowling ball. Balance? Roll on? I don't know. They look baked. Wait, PMDG has a Falcon 50? Are you serious? Dude, I'm working for the wrong company, man. Is PMDG hiring? Can I just go for a ride? Do you think they're going to take the Falcon 50 to Providence? Do you think they'll let me go take a look at it? That'd be so awesome. Does Robert fly it? Does Randazzo fly the Falcon? I imagine he does, right? Geez, how much that type rating cost? 50K? That's awesome, though. I always try to convince our old boss to get a Falcon 50, but the fuel just didn't justify the mission. We can borrow it. Dude, how less than would you feel? You roll up to Expo in your Cirrus Vision Jet, feeling all that, and then they marshal you in right next to a Falcon 50 PMDGs. Well, that's one thing you learn, you know, you fly corporate, you see people with a lot of money, fly people with a lot of money, but guess what? There's always somebody that's got more money than you. Unless you are literally like the richest man on earth, which is who is, I don't know who it is. Bezos, Elon, someone. I don't know. Someone will always have more money. We talk about the 1%ers. When you're flying the 1%ers, inside of the 1%er group, there is 1%ers. Bill Gates, yeah. All right, we're going to cross this one. We're going to go hold short of the left side Wow, look at this. We got some low overcast rain. There's a little, looks like we're going to break out over there. Rothschilds, yeah, there we go. Hey, this is a citation stream, not a Lear stream. Tech, behave. They're called the 0.1%. Well, inside the 1% of the 1%ers, there's a 0.1%, Josh. Yep. Absolutely. All right, we'll stop it here. Let's go.
Hayward Tower, Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 5, 9 or 1, 4 ready for departure runway 10. IFR to 7, Tree Charlie Alpha.
Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 5, 9 or 1, 4
Wait, does it actually sound like the controller's laughing at us?
Cleared for takeoff, runway 10R.
Dude, that AI controller sounded like she was laughing at our call sign. I don't know what she thinks so funny.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 10. Our Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 5,
I don't know what she
9
thinks
or
is
1,
so
4.
funny. All right, let's get out of here. Let's inform them for takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my company, I would like to thank you for flying with us today.
The
On this
Bravo,
flight
Bravo
we are
Sierra
prepared for
Charlie,
takeoff,
that
so
you
please
can't
ensure
change
your
those numbers.
seatbelts
That's
are correctly
BSC,
fastened and your electronic
and then that
devices
gives you a
are turned
4-digit
off or
flight
in
number.
airplane
I
mode.
tried to make it just
Sit
say
back,
Gringo
relax,
1,
and enjoy the flight.
but
Thank you.
it goes Gringo Bravo Sierra Charlie because it gives you the company, and then BSC, and it gives you the digits, so every flight's different. Yeah, I tried to go Gringo 1, but Gringo's the call sign, and then Bravo Sierra Charlie is the flight number. All right, y'all ready? Let's get out of here. We're going to get ready to switch to Unicom when we get airborne, because that's when we can get off of the ATC. So here we go. Sync the heading bug. What we're going to do is basically fly left turn. Let's go get in trouble, y'all. Gosh, the sounds are so good on this jet. I've been watching Cirrus Vision Jet videos on YouTube now, too. Ooh, a little bit of crosswind there. Let's get back on set line. Strong crosswind. Rotate. Yeah, positive brake, gear up. Goddamn, we're on at 400 feet. Let's make a left turn out.
Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 5, 9 or 1, 4 contact Oakland Center on 119er. 475. Good day.
Golly, it's bumpy. We'll acknowledge the handoff and then we'll cancel.
119er for 75 for Gringo Bravo Sierra Charlie 5.
Approaching 115 knots. Keep the nose down.
Oakland
Center
Center
coming up.
Gringo Bravo Sierra Charlie 5 9 or 14 is passing 1,300 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 5, 9 or 14, Oakland Center altimeter tree 0. 12 radar contact, continue.
All right, we're gonna go flight level change nav. Keep hand flying for now. Wow, look at that little light shaft through here. Look at this. Are you kidding? That looks amazing. All right, we also need to disconnect from their ATC, so go ahead and cancel IFR.
Oakland Center Gringo Bravo Sierra Charlie 5 9 or 14. Cancel IFR at this time.
Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 5, 9 or 14 IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk
All right.
1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Make sure there's no acknowledge. All right, cool. So we got rid of that. Let's go over to 22.8. I should put the autopilot on here.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot traffic Gringo Bravo Sierra Charlie 5 9 or 1425 miles northeast 4300 for inbound
Oops.
to land runway tree 0.
I didn't mean to do that. We called early. All right, temperature's 4. We need to get the engine and wing anti-ice on. Oh my gosh, and it's going to get bumpy, so let's go autopilot on, and we also
Open traffic, November 6 to 7, Juliet Mike, cruise
Takeoff
car 7
mode.
Howard to the south. We're going to be climbing to flight level 15,000.
Auto throttle on. Hayward traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra. We're just off Hayward at a 5,500 eastbound, climbing up to flight level 190. Last call Hayward. Alright, we're all synced up. We're 165 on the climb. Autopilot, we're nabbing. We are looking good. So, I was looking at some more data here on this bird. VREF 76 knots, density altitude, a lot of good information here. But yeah, see, Gringo BSC 5914. We can't change BSC. That's our call sign. Or our flight number for this flight. Wow, this looks stunning though. Look at that. Look at that view. Alerts. Oh my gosh. Kelly Simmer answers times. See? I apologize.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Okay, Mr. BS. Unless you want your bank account wiped out, do not wreck this plane. No pressure.
I know.
Good luck.
Kelly Simmer, thanks for making a check. Look, I was all excited early on. I'm actually having second thoughts now because, you know, I think you were around the last stream when we flew up to this airport, and it's gnarly when it's clearing $1 million. This may not end well. This may not end well. Thank you for the $10 bank angle check. That'll at least help fund us for the next grind session if we have to. So right now I'm keeping my terrain in relative terrain mode only right now. We know there's a whole lot of radar out there, so let's just... Wow, look at this. This is pretty cool though. But thank you, Kelly, for a $10 bank angle check. Oh, appreciate it. I got myself a little latte. So apparently that Starbucks is out of the honey citrus mint tea now. Maybe I think I sold them out. I was getting that every Gringo night. So unless it just says that on the website or on the app, and they actually have it in the store, but I didn't ask in the store. I just ordered online. And I find it hard to believe they're out of tea. How do you be out of tea? It's just water. Tea packets. Is that snow down there? There ain't no snow down anywhere. Now, AJ, you might see snow where we're going, dude. You might see snow where we're going. Wow, we're hard IMC right now. Yes, this plane does have synthetic vision. I've got it off right now. We're going to use it for our approach. So, I just don't like synthetic vision when I don't need it. Like, I feel like there's too much going on here right now. Like, I'm not worried about terrain, so I like this look on my eyes. Maybe because I'm old school. AJ's gonna call me a boomer, but I just like brown and blue. Keep the blue side up. You know, synthetic vision is great when we're on approach when we actually need it. But right now, I feel like we're being all right. Let's get the landing and ice lights off. I thought we were gonna break out of this stuff, but apparently, oh, here we go. It might be happening now. Andy, we might have to do a plane wash. I don't know. Barry Seal Logistics, they never spend money on washing airplanes. Barry Seal Charter, we might. I think the only airplane we might ever wash will be the CJ4 if we ever have enough money to get a CJ4. American Pilot 89, synthetic vision equals VFR. Yeah, pretty much. Wow, this is, yeah, 12,000. Get my heading correction in there. Never wash it. Let the police wash it when they seize it. Good weather for a barbecue, yeah. The Longitude, man, that's a really expensive airplane. Maybe if we ever have enough money. But, not anytime soon, man. I also heard that the missions are broken for the CJ4 Longitude, right? Oh, look at this breakout. Here we go. Look at that. That's the breakout we want right there. What kind of cargo in a CJ4? Not cargo, sorry, Terry. We would use the CJ4 for charter. Same thing we're doing here. Probably just a little bit longer range. So we have two companies under Barry Seal. We have our logistics company, which is our That's our bread and butter, but we have to launder our goods and services through the charter company. So we're rocking the charter now to grind up. I'm thinking we might even just buy another 172. You know what? Keep 172 south. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna put a poll in chat after this mission for what we're gonna do. Maybe time critical medical cargo with CJ4? Yeah, absolutely. The graphics are unreal. Crazy how far we've come since 2004. I know, Javier. It's just pretty wild, isn't it? Pretty wild. Alright, hopefully, is this in a little bit quieter now? Hopefully. Too loud for y'all. We'll do 50% volume. Still hear everything, hopefully. Alright, so pretty short flight. 48 miles. Let's look at a couple things here. Hayward information. There's nothing. No charts for this airport. Oh yeah, you can see there's some. We're flying through some radar. Wow, what's cool is we're kind of going through a clear spot, and you can see that. Look how cool that is. So we're going through a clear spot in the radar, and you can see that this is obviously a clear spot. There's no precip. Remember, radar only reads precipitation. It has to reflect off of some particulates. Snow, hail, ice, rain. So that is where the particulates are. This is where it's not, and we're right in the middle of that. I gotta change that little F-16. Wow, is that traffic? That's a TCAS on my EFB2. Look, I got that TBM behind us. PC-12. So here's the other thing. I like the idea of the PC-12. The problems are the sounds are really not good at all. And number two, I don't know. Like, I have to learn that airplane, man. I tried messing around with the avionics, and I don't know what's functional, what's not, what's a skill issue, or what's just not modeled. I need time in it. Captain Icelander, what's going on, man? Welcome. At this speed, it'd be faster to drive? Nah, man, we're doing 243 knots over the ground. That's like, unless you're driving 260 miles an hour. Yeah, the plateau of clouds looks good right there. Look at that, man. Little frontal boundary or something going on. I just hope we might have to hold. What happens if you hold? What happens if you fail the mission? Has anybody, surely some of you have failed a mission in career mode. Like, what would happen if we fly all the way here and say we can't land and we go to a different airport? What happens? Surely they don't seize the jet, but I guess maybe you lose money and lose status. Just don't fail. Simple. That's true. What am I even talking about? Failure is not an option. Failure is not an option. So here's an interesting thing too. So we also went through icing conditions. So now our stall speeds are going to be high the duration of the flight. All right, leveling 190. How's this going direct out there?
I'm on my way. Just call and confirm I'll be there in just over 13 minutes. The flight shouldn't take long, so don't start without me.
He's talking to somebody. So that's good. That means he has service, right? As long as he has service, we're happy. Jeff Fabiano couldn't even choose a different runway due to wind without failing the mission. Oh, really? So like you couldn't even land on the opposite direction? Does it actually fail the mission? That's unfortunate. I still got, it does sound like Wags from Eagle Dynamics. He does. All right, we're leveling here at 190. We're speeding up. Let's go back to our weather. Let's play with our instruments here for a minute. Let's see what we got up there. So I'm hoping this weather is moving east. I'm hoping it's moving east because it looks like we're going to be right on the edge of some potentially low vis. Wow, I can't believe it was an actual fail, Bach. I would think that maybe it would dock you points. That's not good. Well, we really don't have a chance but to land on 2-0 anyway, so... but what happens if he, after he failed? Did he just lose money and points? He still, like, your airplane's still fine, right? They don't take your airplane, I would hope. We do have an auto ATC of 5517. We need to change that. 5517 on the auto ATC. We'll send that in there. There's really no procedures for the arrival. There's no charts here, so nothing really to mess with there. What's under utilities? Initialization, GPS, minimums. What is the field elevation? Density altitude, destination elevation is 7,058. The cabin's cold? Wait, how do you know? Maybe that's why. How do I warm up the cabin? Trader, welcome to Private Pilot, sir. Glad to have you on board. Ivar Lundby, welcome to Private Pilot. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Exclamation point, welcome for your new perks here. How did you see that my cabin's cold? Turning up over here. Let's set up a personal minimums. So the elevation is 7,058. I know there's mountains right around there. Let's do 400 feet. So let's do 7,400 barrow. Or let's do 7,458. So that's going to be 7458. That'll be 400 feet above the touchdown zone for our barrel minimum. 7458. I have the blower fan off. I have it in auto. I have it in auto, man. That's defog. I don't need defog. Yeah, fan is definitely an auto. Alright, we're going to turn TAWS inhibit for this approach. So TAWS inhibit. And it's pretty much all we got for right now. So we'll go ahead and you see our IPS fluid has gone down a little bit. I'm going to bring you back to full screen. We'll keep the radar up until we get closer, and then we'll just turn the radar off and have to put terrain mode on. 418 people? What? We're not 418 people. Maybe 418 pounds. 418 pounds. Yes, you can load from SimBrief. Yes, you can. This plane is a 2018 Toyota Corolla with an RC on top. Yep. It really is. It really looks like it. But there's more. The more I learn about it, man. So I've been watching some videos of people flying Vision jets around. It's actually pretty cool. $3 million, though. $3 million just to get one. So with all the papers and everything, you're probably going to be closer to $5 million. You know, at least 4.5, all said and done. And then you got to store it. You got to fuel it. You got to get a type rating for 30 grand. Oh, in the chat, I see what you're saying. Can a guy get some cabin lights on so I can count my money? No, no money counting. All right, but we actually got to stay on top of it. This is quick because we got to stay on top of our descent. We can't be diving and driving. So I'm going to go flight plan direct to the destination. Direct.
Long time no see. Doing okay. Hope to see you in Arnold.
I always forget the ICAO code. 73 Charlie Alpha.
Looking forward to catching up. Yes. See ya.
All right, so he's getting service. That's good. We're going to go direct to 73 Charlie Alpha. So we got distance. So we are currently 40 miles from the airport. So I think I could do, we're going to get hardcore with this. That's on auto, PFD full. Wind there. I'm going to go wind option 3. Ew, gross. Wind option 1. Because I want to get some, I want to know my direct components here on touchdown. So I need to know exact crosswind components and headwind, tailwind components. So we're going to, I'm normally an option 2 guy, but we're going to go option 1 so we have more precise figures. We're also going to turn on SVT, all right? And I think if I go back home, PFD map settings, inset map, like so, and absolute relative terrain. So I will have relative terrain on my inset map, and we've got radar over there. Now I just need to, we're going to start trickling down. So let's go ahead and start on down. I think you meant Alpha Zulu 77 for the code. No, I did not mean that at all. All right, a couple things I like to do though. We're going to go manual select speed. I'm going to wind it back. One thing we're going to do here, we're not going to be coming down at maximum speed. Let's wind it on back. Let's start a vertical speed down to 12,000. Oh, yeah, we'll do 12,000. 12,000 and vertical speed it down. Nice and easy. 700 feet per minute. 800, 900. Roll it in nice and slow. We might get lucky. Might get lucky. Alright. So now I can see mostly of my terrain. Yeah, when we're landing, I'll be able to see radar and I'll be able to see relative terrain. Now I want to change the range for the inset map, which you can do that too. Beautiful. I'll put it at 7.5 miles. All right, we're using all available tools. He said I have 5 minutes and 14 seconds to land this thing. Well, he's going to be SOL. This is my jet. What's this? Bear Valley traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra. We are currently 27 miles to the southwest out of 17,000 feet inbound. We're going to plan on a left downwind for runway 20, Bear Valley. Get the caps ready. No, we don't need that. I don't even have a bound for the caps. Where we're going, we don't use caps. Very sealed, does not fail. Gonna go back to work and rage out on the 90s avionics and the 320s. I know. I'm kind of bumming that I kept my trip. I got a trip Sunday, Monday. Leave Sunday night. I picked it up because I swapped some stuff around. Kind of regretting that now. I'd rather just do career mode and watch football. Barry Seal doesn't fail. He just succeeds in the opposite direction. I wish you could choose a paint job, though. Yep, yeah, I know you can split the FO map up, too. Yep. We might be all right, though. Looking at the radar, it's kind of clearing out around Bear Valley. It's right in the green. As long as it's not in the yellow. Turn on our mission steps here so we don't miss anything silly. Lions, Bills. Is that who's playing Sunday night? Wait, no, they already played, didn't they? Who plays Sunday night? Are they really Lions, Bills? I'm going to Detroit. Oh, no, I'm not going to Detroit on Sunday night. Where am I going? I'm going to Newark. Gross. Wait, no, tomorrow is not the 21st. I can't get a little bit for some reason. Is the safe return system certified for Bear Valley? Probably not, Lone Star. Probably not. A hook echo? No, that's not a hook echo. Doesn't look very promising, though. Look at that. Look at that. There is a AirMet Sierra for obscured mountainous terrain. There's definitely an AirMet Sierra. Let's increase rate of descent 1,800 feet per minute. We are now 14 miles out. Update our barrel ref with 3010. Let's set it, let's come down to 11 at least. This is a good practice. Oh, Lions Buffalo afternoon game. All right, cool. I'll be able to watch that one. Well, Lions are going to win. I hope they do, because we got Bill's Mafia in the chat. Just boarded my flight, stuck head in the cockpit, and quietly said, Alpha Zulu 77. Got a slight nod from the captain, and he knew. Hell yeah. Yes, he did. Let's bring it back to like 140-ish. We're gonna keep coming down. Let's set 9,000 feet here. Zoom this sucker in. I might just put this one on terrain too, because the weather ain't gonna kill us, you know that, but the terrain will. The terrain will. No ice accumulation that I can see. We have a chip in our paint job on the nose right there, a little white spot. See, that's snow on the ground, AJ. That's what snow on the ground looks like. Got the frosted trees and everything. Getting ready to level 9,600. Alright, I'm also going to do a couple things here. Things are going to happen fast. I'm going to select heading mode. Heading mode on the autopilot. We're going to deviate to the right. Outstar 9,000, Magic Rail Ref update. Things are going to happen fast here. Let's go ahead and bring that speed back 130. 130 is a good maneuvering speed here. Zoom you in a little more.
Charlie Alpha Traffic Ringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 5, 9er 14 miles, southwest 9,000. Ford inbound to land runway 20.
Alright, we need to go OBS mode, OBS on course, runway 20. So I'm going to spin this around for runway alignment. There's the runway right off the left. You can see it there off the nose. Wow, of course I spun this the long way around. Turn, baby, turn, baby, turn. There's the runway down there. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna hand fly. Whoa, autopilot's off. Auto throttle is off. Lights are on. Should we get that at 10K? And I'm going to turn the flight director off. Let's go flaps 15. That's stall speed high. Check. Flight directors are coming off. So look, wow, we've got a perfect break in the weather. Look at this. We have a perfect break in the weather for this approach right here. Wow, this is stunning. I should be recording this. Let's go ahead and drop the gear. Alright, so we've got a runway reference here. I'm going to spin you all the way around. We've got to keep it tight to this mountain here. We're going right around this lake. Maintain 100 knots. Now we still might get some shink rates. That's to be expected. We're getting rocked here pretty good in the mountains. We got 28 knot crosswind. More power. Let's get that juice in there. Might have been a little early on the gear. We got plenty of gas if we need to do this again. Plenty of gas. We got to go around. That's all right. Oh my gosh! Look at that view. That is so sweet. I kind of want to walk. We're going to have to land into Bear Valley and then walk to that lake. How cool would that be? I'm going to climb up just a hair here, see if I can't get a visual. Not yet. Alright, let's stay back. Let's keep coming down. I'm going to ride this saddle out. I can see where we are on the map. As soon as we get a good visual. Alright, I can see the runway. Let's start slowing up. Let's get flaps full in. Flaps ice confirmed. That's a normal bug. We get all of our heats on just in case. Power's coming to idle. Don't turn final just yet. We got to slow it up though. We need to get down there around that VX 85 knots. Trim, trim, trim. Trim, trim, trim. There we go. Alright, start turning it in. Announce our final. Get ready for our shink rate. Shink rate. Right about green dot. Yeah, we got a 9 knot crosswind.
7 Tree Charlie Alpha Traffic Ringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie Fife, 9er14 is on final runway 20.
This place is nuts. Watch that speed. We just got to clear these trees and then we can dive and drive it down. Clear these trees. Don't hit the trees. Don't hit the trees. That would really be sad. Oh my gosh. We're blowing the snow off the trees. Here we go. Bring that power almost to idle. Nose it over. Nose it over. Keep coming down. There's a car driving there. We're probably good on energy. Keep the power at idle. Roll it in. Roll it in. Easy now. Easy. Easy does it. Easy does it. Right main. A little firm. I'll take it though. A little aileron. Whew. That was wicked. That was so much fun. You're telling me that flying airliners around is more fun than that? You gotta be kidding me. That was epic. Let's clear the runway. There was that Embraer 190 coming. There he is over the top. There he is over the top. So it's really a TBM. Whew. That gear is not sticking out of the runway back there. Crazy, man. I should have recorded that. Dang it. That would have been a fun record. This airport is wild, though. I love coming in here. This airport is wild. Are there any bears around? I wish it would let you walk around after you land. When it gives you mission success, you just have to... It basically locks you out. There's definitely snow down there. Polar bears. It's 0 C right now. It's snowing in the mountains. It's just so cool, man. Let's put the radar back on. See if... yeah, see the weather's clearing up. Good. Good timing. Is that a bear? Is that a bear in the snow just chilling? No. It's a log. Good skiing weather indeed. Shakovic, I don't know why I've never flown up there. Just because there's not... I don't know. I guess I don't really know of any of those airports up there. I guess it would be fun to have a company in Alaska. I really want this TBM/E190 to land before we get a mission success. Bear Valley traffic. How runway's clear now? Runway 20. Well, we're on the wrong freak. And Bear Valley traffic. Number 357 Bravo's here. We're clear of 20. Oh yeah, I guess we can not turn the engine off. That'll work.
Tree Charlie Alpha Traffic Ringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie Fife, 914 is taxiing to parking.
Spinning around.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bear Valley. Local time is 2:01 p.m.
Ooh, we're just starting to get some ice on the windshield, I think.
Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing First Class Wings. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Arnold.
Zippy, are you still on final? You still on final traffic, Bear Valley? Oh my gosh, I'm still on 22.9. What's going on with that? And Bear Valley traffic, 7 Bravo's here. We're clear of 20. Oh, here he comes. Oh, we just cleared the trees.
Short final.
Godspeed, brother. Don't hit me. Oh, he's in the dirt. Oh, and he's bouncing. And he's bouncing. All right, let's shut it down. Come on out, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bear Valley. How was that landing?
I'm going to need a surgeon to remove the heart from my mouth.
I wish we could see him as a... Yeah, it's a model mismatch. He's in a TBM. I wish we could see him in a TBM. I really wish we could see him in a TBM. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Mission successful. 70% passenger satisfaction. What does this guy want from me? 100% aviator performance. Yes. Come on, give me 900 or give me 100,000. Give me 180,000 at least. How much are we gonna get paid? All right, 150K. I'll take it. Bad weather bonus. Dang right. Look at that. Berry Seal. Should I change this to Berry Seal? Multiplayer and career mode. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. We'll go ahead and skip that. All right. Mission success. Okay. Let's have a little talk here. Rough landing decreases. Oh, I see. Why is your rep so low after you grind a few at home? Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not as careful when I'm not on stream. All right, so this is the location of us. Here's our 172. Where's that at? So I'm thinking we've got some options. We've got a couple other. We got a Big Bear flight we could do. We've done this one before. That's a fun one. Is this a real timer? Oh, there's some there's some more real weather and live time missions. All right, but here's what I'm thinking, y'all. We've got options. I'm thinking we need to send our airplane down to South America. Let's see how much it would cost. It would cost $33,000 to send our 172 down to South America. So, and the benefit of that is once we get it down to South America, maybe we can start opening up some of these zones and start doing some flights down there. So that is, I think, what we're going to have to do that. But I think we should do another freelancer mission. Now, the only thing, I wish I had more options. We got more Bear Valley, Lima 3.5. Wait, Lima 3.5 is Big Bear. Yeah, this is Big Bear. Ooh, this is from Mexico. We should do that one. That pays $53K. That pays $78K. Ooh. I kind of want to go from Mexico, though. Gate closing versus gate open. Why don't we do this one first? You guys want to do a Big Bear flight? I think we do a Big Bear flight. We'll do the Big Bear flight, and then I think we'll ferry the 172. Unless we do one of these missions here. I mean, might be kind of fine. Temecula? Gross. All right, let's go Big Bear. Do we go from Mexico or Arizona? Let's do Mexico. It says 2:30. It's not going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's not going to be much longer than that one. Let's take a look in old Mexico. We're going to be crossing over some weather. Now, there is an approach to Big Bear. It looks like Big Bear's sitting right on the edge. Full briefing. This is us. Gringo Bravo Sierra Charlie 7711. Russ, I believe gate closing means it's towards the end of being available to you, right? Because it says like passenger lounge, then it says gate open, then it says closing soon. And I think if you don't do it, it will actually cycle off. Somebody correct me if you know different. Only 170 miles. Alejandra Tejada, VIP, relative of a celebrity. Ooh, you're a relative of a celebrity. So cool. Johanna Boyron is the dispatcher. All right. So let's accept this. Zippy, you good for another one? I got to get TBM model matching. 800 kilometers away. It's going to cost us $6K to ferry our plane over there. That's fine. You know what? We should probably do a quick check. We haven't done any checks on this bird. Let's go to management real quick. Let's go maintenance. Single engine. All we care about is that. Let's check up the engine and landing gear. Ooh. Needs some maintenance, but oh wait, I think that looks pretty good. Tire pressure. That's fine. Flight controls are important. Let's check those up. Good, good, good. All right, and we can figure out it. Ground contact, don't care, don't care. Fuel system could be important. We're flying over some mountains. All right, we're good. Landing gear is fine. We'll be fine. Now, repaint, will it just repaint it, or will it let you select a livery? Does anybody know? Because it'd be really cool to do a livery select. Don't get cheap on us now when it comes to maintenance. What do you expect at Barry Seal Charter? I'm not going to just click repaint. It's freaking 28,000 creds. Repaint is broken? Broken? All right, I'm not clicking it. Not clicking it. But we do got to manage. Or fuel. Maintenance, fuel and payload. Ooh, yeah, we're going to need a little bit more than that. And I tell you what, let's take that much more. Take 90. 2,700 thou. Done. Paid. Good to go. EFB. Flight plan. I'm going to see if I can't sim brief this instead. Give me a second. So I'm going to pull up sim brief. See if I can't do another flight instead like this. Repaint does not work. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Good to know, though. Glad you guys told me. So we have a new flight from Ensenada. Where is that? I don't think I've ever been there. We are November 357 Bravo Sierra. Mike Echo Sierra to Lima Tree Fife. SF-50 Cirrus Vision Jet. Beautiful. Ensenada is a fun drive from San Diego? Really? Alright. So this has Crepe, Duga, Ramon, HDF. That's the same thing that SimBrief gave me. Wonderful. Let's file this. Flight level. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I saw that SimBrief plugin for the EFB, Kevin. I have never used it, though. Maybe I should be. But I've already got it filed. Now let me just file it on Iveo Premium. And then we'll be ready to go. Have I ever used the EFB planes checklist? I've looked at it, yeah. 357 Bravo Sierra. We're going 24 thou. About 50 minutes en route. That's good. We'll get a vibe going. I want to watch a Faviano landing, too. He had a pretty wild one. I saw it on replay. All right, flight plan is filed. So now if we go here, SimBrief. Oh, no, I'm sorry. If we go here, Navigraph. We really don't need it, though. Is there a way to clear all these out, these old flight plans? I was wondering that. We'll do 140 on the interface. And we need a medium size EFB. Thank you. Edit, then delete? Oh, okay. All right. That's us. There is our flight plan, low IFR. We are good to go. Let's get rid of you. We're juiced up. I'm juiced. You're juiced. Let's rock and roll. Spencer Battersbury, welcome to Commercial Pilot, my friend. Glad to have you on board. Make sure you check out the Discord where I post the members' Commercial Pilot shorts videos. Glad to have you on board. Passed over the field in clear viz, did the turn, cloud cover everywhere, passed over the lake, and was still looking for the airport. Nice. Look at this beautiful weather. Nice sunny day here in Mexico. Wonderful. Zach, the pissed off medic, my man. Gifting 10 memberships, dude. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're not so pissed off watching this stream. Appreciate the love and support, man. If you pick up a membership from Pissed Off Medic, make sure you say thank you so he's not mad if you ever need him. Thank you, my man. All right. Let's fire it up. Leg 2. Making some monies. We'll juice up the batteries. We have some lights on and some power here. We'll go ahead and pull these. That looks good. We'll let the aircraft come to life. Request boarding.
Proceeding to boarding now.
Let's
Madam,
connect.
please come aboard and take your seat.
Roger that, Captain. They're on their way. Have a good flight.
Ooh. Look at that. Celebrity VIP.
Be welcome, madam.
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
They mentioned at the gate that the network would be available throughout the flight. I need it for some important calls, Captain.
Is that for your
So please
socials?
make sure not to cut off my connection without notifying me.
Sounds good. Is that your mom you're traveling with, or is that the celeb and you're the friend of the celeb? I thought it was just one person. I didn't know we were going to have 2 people on board here. I feel misled. All right, let's do some initialization here. Init fuel. We'll do a fob sync. We'll confirm you 118. That checks out. You know what? In hindsight, I'm kind of second guessing our fuel load because of the winds aloft. We'll have to worry about that though. Pilot will go 195, and then we have a passenger left of she's probably $120, and grandma in the back's probably $115. Baggage is probably 75. Seems to be pretty good. Keeps us well within the zone. De-ice quantity, nothing required. Cargo cross trend. I don't think we have any of that. That looks good. We're loaded up. Our CG is looking good. We'll go full screen. Let's go here. We'll go map. There we go. Full screen. Let's put terrain on. We don't need the weather. Let's go. Let's just go full map view. And terrain needs to be in absolute. Make it look a little more pleasant for the eyeballs. All right. Let's fire it up. We'll turn off synthetic vision over here too. We'll get the start to run. Clear the caution. Fuel pump is on. While we're waiting, let's go PFD settings, synthetic vision off. And we also don't need the inset. Clean up our PFD. There we go. All right, ready? Light off, let go. Let's get our clearance. And we're going to cancel IFR.
Ringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711, ready to copy IFR.
The camera was to saturate the internet by streaming Lonely Fans.
Ringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711 is cleared to Lima Tree Fife Airport via the Echo November Sierra Tree departure. Expect runway 29er, maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency is 128. Tree squawk 4465.
Oh, should have had the strobe on for that. That's on me.
Cleared to Lima Tree Fife via the Echo November Sierra Tree departure runway 29er. Maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency is 128. Tree squawk 4465 Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711.
Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711, read back correct. Contact ground on 119er. 75. Good day.
All right, 119er 75. Let's get out of here.
Good morning, pilot.
HA, thanks for a $3 super chat.
Who's on the go to Big Bear City? She's close
Tell
to
the
one of our top
OnlyFans
clients who booked
her
the flight
lust.
for her. Please give her your warmest welcome on behalf of the company. Have a great flight.
AJ. All right, we're ready to go. Let's get out of here.
Ensenada ground, Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711, ready to taxi IFR.
Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711 taxi to and hold short of runway 29er using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on
Alpha to
119er.
29 should be right there.
75 when ready.
Let's go.
Taxi to and hold short runway 29er using taxiway Alpha Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711.
All right, 29er is set. Let's go. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen.
On behalf of our airline personnel, we would like to welcome you on board Flight BSC 77, 11 bound for Big Bear City. Our flight time will be 29 minutes.
29 minutes.
On-time departure, and we're currently ready for takeoff. I will keep you informed of any key
Let's get it,
updates
Kelly.
as we go through the flight. Thank you.
Let's get it. I'm curious. Can I cancel IFR right now? Yeah.
Ensenada ground, Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711.
Turn
Cancel
off the Wi-Fi.
IFR at
Turn
this
on
time.
the OF Wi-Fi. Where is the Wi-Fi? Is there a Wi-Fi switch? Are you serious?
IFR flight plan is canceled. Taxi to runway and request VFR departure from tower.
Wilco. There's no Wi-Fi switch in here, is there? Why does it take 2.5 hours? So I don't know where they get the time, Andy B. I think that might be like a real world full block time, you know, pre-flight, walk around, flight plan, ATC. Yeah, I don't know where they get 2.5 hour block, man. It's really over blocked. If I had a 30-minute flight that was blocked at 2.5 hours, the #1 guy in base would bid for that trip over and over. Best I could do is a New Orleans turn, which blocks in at about 3.5, get paid for 5 hours. But yeah, I'd love to have one that's overblocked by this much. All the medevac missions say 6:30 for you. Yeah, Aaron. Aaron, what do the medevac missions pay? Do they pay better than charter? Because we might have to do some med evac medical supply evacuations in South America. Try medium cargo, it's Elite 5. So I wish I had more missions for cargo. I don't. That's why I think after this flight, we're probably gonna we'll probably finish the night with a 172 flight in South America. I think we gotta ferry it down there. I wonder what would happen if we ferried our Vision Jet down south, you know? I kinda like having the charter company though, not so close to the main company for logistical reasons. Special delivery, exactly. CIOP confirmed. Allegedly. Ooh, you know what? We could buy another Vision Jet. You're right, Gus. You're absolutely right, because we could, it's only 770K. We could buy another Vision Jet.
Ready for departure, north departure.
Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711.
I'll put a poll after takeoff.
30.
I know, we're saving for the citation, but we might be able to make more money faster. That citation, dude, it's like 50 million. We only have 2 mil.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 29er Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7.
Alright, we're all ready to go. Trims, flaps, confirmed. Y'all ready back there? Let's go. We could get a Baron. See, I would, Tom, if it wasn't G1000. Mexico departure this morning. Let's aim for about 330 on departure, and then we'll resync our GPS. All right, here we go. Juice it up. Yoga. Or I need a new emoji for the Vision Jet. It'd be like, pedal to the metal. Here we go. Wait, why did you guys lose the throttle cam? I forgot to turn our speeds on. About 85 knots. Positive rate. Gear up. Fly with. Look at that beauty. Nah, it's all FADEC, man.
Ringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711. Continue for north departure.
Adios. Heading flight level change. Knowledge handoff.
Ensenada Tower, Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 771.
1,000 feet. Let's lower that nose. Looking for 115.
Sierra Charlie 7711. Leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Now, some Vision Jet videos that I watch, the instructors are really like, keep the nose down, keep the nose down. So I think it really does try to lift up on you. There's 115. Flaps are coming up. Yes, the nose, how the nose keeps coming up. That's true to the videos I've seen. Because it, like the Vision Jet, they're like, keep the nose down. That's right. The nose is going to want to come up. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down. I'd be very curious to see how this side stick.
Sierra Charlie 7711. Acknowledge last transmission.
I would love to feel how this Vision Jet side stick feels, because in the videos they really don't move it a whole lot either. But it's not fly-by-wire, it's like cable-by-wire or something. What I need to get working is my trim follow. Has anybody with the Moza been able to get trim follow working with the Cirrus Vision Jet? Because that would be game changer. All right, let's go direct ENS. Whoa. Nope, let's go direct crepe. How about that? Direct crepe. Nav. takeoff thrust. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the mission steps. Ooh, LA Center is online. Would I ever buy my own airplane? Flying this Cirrus Vision Jet, man, I actually started looking at controller.com. Tell you what, man, having 4 kids kind of puts a financial stressor on the whole airplane dream situation, you know? Auto throttle climb, we're FMS navin up to 240. Things are looking good. What would I need? So with 4 kids, so I would need a 6-seater airplane. What could I buy that was a 6-seater comfortable? Like, can you even get 6 seats in here? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we could all fit. So 6 with the wife and me, 7 passengers. A Cessna 206 caravan. Caravan. Dude, that would be awesome. No lie. Having my own caravan would be freaking awesome. With boots. Dude, I think to do maintenance on de-ice boots is like 50 grand. Just to inspect the boots. I don't remember, it might have been more. On the beach, on the 99s, I remember in training they were talking about how, like, don't mess with, like, if you have leading edge boot stuff, like they were talking about the mechanical, like what they have to do to certify them, to patch them, and to keep up on the maintenance on them. It's just stupidly expensive. I could get a Navajo, Joe Plains. Man, did y'all see that Navajo that crashed in Texas lately? That thing was wild. Dude ran out of fuel doing GIS survey. Brother, how do you... A Duke turbine. Now there's a... Yeah, Swarm. I'm an airline pilot, not a stockbroker, man. Cessna 210, but it's finicky with the gear. Pressurized turbo is insane. 210. What about, what did we talk about yesterday, guys? What is it? The Titan? Not the Titan. What's the PT-6 Cessna? Centurion? Cessna 424? I wonder what those run. Alright, there's 10,000. Because I'd like to fly something if I ever did. We are like really just fantasy talking right now. But if I ever did have an airplane, it would be nice to have one that I have some experience behind, you know. So I've flown a lot of twin Cessnas. I say a lot. I've flown a handful of twin Cessnas. I've flown Pipers. So in reality, it would be nice to have either a Piper or a Cessna. Now, Piper and the wings falling off, that makes me a little nervous. But this is pretty cool, man. This is a world of difference from what we just flew into. A Falcon 50. The 210 is the Centurion. The 441 is the twin turbo. Oh, okay. But what about... No, not the twin turbo. Well, the twin turbo would probably be more realistic on terms of price. Hold on, look up the one I'm thinking of. Not the turbo, it's the turbo prop. Cessna Centurion? No, not this one. The 421. Is that what it is? Okay, but the 421 with the PT6s. 441 Conquest. Yes. I'm Googling these. That's what I want. A 441 Conquest. Somebody find me a good deal on a Cessna 441. Maybe we can all chip in. That's what I want. A Cessna 441 Conquest. That is what I need. I found a 1981 441 on Trade-A-Plane for $895K. Really? See, that's crazy to me, considering that a Cirrus Vision Jet is $3 million. I guess you're paying for the jet, right? $3 million versus $1 million, essentially. And you have 2 engines, PT6s. I bet the cruise speed is not that far off. That would be a great comparison, doing like comparing specs. It's Kyle, my man. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships to the channel. Man, you guys are awesome. They got 37 new members on this. We really appreciate that. Spreading the love this holiday season. It's Cal. Much appreciated, my man. There's also a Saab. Oh, there's also a 1980 for 1.45 mil. That would be fun to have Starlink on the 441. Most of the 441s are 1.5 mil. An MU2? No, we're not. I will never fly an MU2 with my family. Heck no, dude. TBM 900, way too expensive. How much is a C90 though? I think I actually priced this out with Team Vodka one time. We priced out King Air C90s. Yeah, let's turn the sim down. Let's enjoy our flight up to, let's get some jazz up on here. 30-minute Enrouter. Whoa, 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 whoa. I love this song. This is my jam right here. Alright, audio check. A&R headsets are on. We're cruising out. Get a Sky Courier? Hold on, I gotta pull up some of this. Let's get like controller.com on here. New and used aircraft for sale. No, I don't need to sign in. I'm trying to move this so we can see the views still. What are we looking for? We're looking for a turboprop aircraft. 2 C90s within 500 miles of Fort Worth, 569,000 and 1968. The problem is maintenance on these things, man. Call for price, that's scary. What do we have here? Cessna Conquest 2, turboprop. Here we go. 1.4. Ooh, man, what an ugly paint job too. 1.4 million. Isn't that crazy? How expensive planes are. Yeah, this is a Garrett too. You're right. Yeah, these are the Garretts. That's why they're flat pitched out there too. Yeah, see the Garrett. Yeah, I would like to have a PT6. I thought there was a PT6 version of the Conquest. Maybe it was a mod. Can you put PT6s on a Conquest? I swear I thought you could. Maybe I'm just thinking of the... What's the Piper version with the PT6? King Air C90, call for price. 4.2 mil on a TBM 940. Look at this. Yeah, Oscar, we're looking at buying a bird. Check Duke prices. All right, we'll look at Dukes. See, for that much money, I wouldn't want a TBM. I'd rather have a Cirrus Vision Jet than that, to be honest with you. Let's search for Dukes. Ooh. 1981 B60 turboprop Duke. Ooh, look at the paint job. What do we got? It's obviously 606, blah, blah, blah. Cruise at 272 knots true. 900 nautical mile range. Only one photo, though. That's suspect. Gotta change the sort by lowest price for first. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But there's only 2 options, though. That's the thing. What's a 1.1 million Duke? There we go. This one. Look at this. This makes me want the Duke so bad. That would be awesome. See, I'd be okay rolling up next to Mr. Randazzo in a Falcon 50 if I had my own Duke. You know? But for some reason, rolling up in the Vision Jet is kind of like rolling up in a minivan at a stoplight. That's the only way I can describe it. Cirrus Vision Jet, roll up, FS Expo. You're not as cool as you think you are. You roll up in a PT6 Duke, and then I would have to get the Whiskey Throttle livery, that Texas livery he made. That's a nice pit too, man. Look at that. That would be sweet. That's only 4 seats. You can only have 5 passengers. So that would fit 4 kids and my wife. That's it. Couldn't take any friends. Oh, I lost my window. Where'd my window go? I feel like we're looking at airplanes. We gotta look at some proper music. Hold on, we are on career mode. We gotta make sure we're not screwing this up here. 29902 is set. Let's check up on our airplane. Meanwhile, we're looking at all our stuff. Alright, everything looks fine. I tell you what, let's come back here. Is there a tray table or anything that folds out? No tray table on a $3 million jet? See what I mean? Unacceptable. Alright, back to where we were. Oh! What do we got? Ooh, LA Center. I gotta make sure I don't say gringo. 2652. I have the wrong squawk code here. Let's call up with the right squawk code.
1737 Alpha, cross runways 1 right and 1 left on Sierra, right on Hotel to Atlantic. Thanks for flying.
Right, cross runway 1 left and right at Sierra, then right on the Hotel.
Gringo Bravo with you. LA Center, good afternoon. November 357 Bravo Sierra, leveling flight level 240.
357 Bravo Sierra, Los Angeles Center, squawk 5517.
5517 for 357 Bravo Sierra. Yeah, 240. Leveling out, looking good.
Right. 357 Bravo Sierra, radar contact 8 miles. Southeast of the Pogi VOR, maintain flight level 240.
That's us, maintain 240, November 357 Bravo Sierra. All right. You're now free to move about the minivan. Let's go back to our plane searching.
LX Tower, this is Lufthansa 1520, radar check.
5
Guy threw me for a loop there. All right. All right. We'll move back to my dream.
102 Tango, say again.
Alternative, you could buy a 1986 7.5 with 83,000 miles. Yeah, right. Yesterday I saw aircraft go down resulting in loss of one soul as a student pilot. How do I instill confidence in myself to continue to fly safe?
Try to clean up the static behind you in the background noise.
We saw an aircraft go down resulting in the loss of one soul. Well, Bulls, I mean, look, man. At the end of the day, aviation is really safe, okay? The issue is, most of the time, comes back to the pilot.
Los Angeles Center, good
a lot of times, unfortunately, it comes back to the pilot. You just got to make sure you're doing the right thing. You make sure you make good aeronautical decisions. That's what we call it, aeronautical decision making.
So flight 122.
And they're going to be just fine.
Contact SoCal
but there is no sugarcoating it. Every time you push the throttle up, there's always that chance that it's the last time you can push it up. So you just got to kind of accept that fact. But here's the thing: if you drove to the airport, the most dangerous part is already over. Driving to the airport is more dangerous than flying. So don't let it bother you too much, man. Don't think about it too hard. What you can do, though, is learn from the mistakes, figure out what went wrong, and then keep that in the back of your mind for learning purposes. Aviation is so safe, your pilot can shop for planes and flight. All right, so what are we looking for next here? Let's look at 441s.
Flight 122.
And we need to change Cessna Conquest 2. Search closest for now.
Contact SoCal approach.
How do I sort by price? Low to high, please. I feel like if you're in the market for an airplane and you're searching low to high, you probably can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they got here on the Conquest 2, though. So these are all Garretts. Man, I don't know if I want to put my family on a Garrett. Then you know what? Let's go ahead and can that idea. I don't know. The Garretts don't instill confidence in me for my whole family. So let's. What else did we say? We said 414, 414A. No listings found. Oh, that's because it's Conquest. Hold on. Let's clear all. Clear all. 414. There we go. Okay, 640 thou. Now we're talking. What is it? Freaking Gulf. 414A Gulfstream G450. A Garrett Zippy. It's basically a PT6 that's pissed off on steroids and hung upside down on a wing. That's what a Garrett is. And if you don't have tinnitus, well, you haven't flown a Garrett. Let's check out this baby here. This is actually a clean paint job. I could get down with that. What do we got? Video chat with Haley Perkins. I thought this was controller.com. What are the stats? Based at BFL. Engine 1. At least they have the same hours. That's good. RAM 6 conversion kit. Props 327. Heart cell. What are the additional equipments on here? De-ice equip, vortex generators, spoiler system, strakes.
340 American 1, and your mic cleaned up nicely, by the way.
Yeah, it helps to bring it down off the top of my head.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Eat popcorn.
Yeah, except for I always forget that I have it.
So what's the avgas on? Avgas is getting stupid on prices. So what about what do we?
That's why you laugh.
What are we looking at for fuel flow in this thing? So we have the 404 Titan in the sim. Is that comparable? I don't know what the engine difference is on the Titan versus this one. Man, that interior is kind of rough. It's so 1980, dude. Isn't that crazy? Like, what did this plane cost in 1980? Brand new. And what are they selling for right now?
Yeah, 500 Los Angeles Center, radar contact 1 mile south of the Avenal VOR.
That's a nice pit, though. Look at that. You got the round gauges, which I like. You got it. You got an HSI. You don't have dual HSIs. You got one HSI. Does he have 3 attitude indicators? Oh no, he's got. This is a turn coordinator over here. Got some glass in there. See, now this is where I'm going to be really hypocritical. I love round gauge in the sim, but if I'm looking to put my family on board, I like the glass. If I'm putting my family on board, you know what? Anything to help me out, right? Tools. Aviation tools, safety. That's a clean bird, though. I like it.
Bravo Delta cross 26 right at Delta.
Runway 1 right. Sorry, is that 1 right or 1
left?
What
is this?
The
Juke canoe.
Bravo Delta.
Aerostar 601 for $399.
That's 1 right, full length.
1 right, full length. 10-11 next.
This is Barry Seal's airplane. This is literally his airplane, the Aerostar. Titan and Golden Eagle have temperamental geared engines. The 414 doesn't. Okay. Good to know. Try the Conquest 1. They have PT6 engines. See, a Piper Aerostar. This is literally the Barry Seal airplane. $399 right here.
The 254 Sierra Bravo. Los Angeles Center. Good.
This is in Cypress, Texas. 500,000? What do we got? A 1980?
Number 357 Bravo Sierra, descend pass discretion 1414,000. The Ontario altimeter 3015.
Pass discretion 1414,000 for 7 Bravo Sierra. Ooh, I like this panel. Look at the dark gray. Okay. Looks like it's. Look at the. What is this, like flower stuff on the side? Looks pretty spacious in there. Is that salmon colored seats? Add to cart.
502.
That's actually a pretty sweet looking bird right there. 497 to 414A. That's what I want. I think I'm gonna buy this one, yo.
Northwest of the Avenal, the descend Ironman 2 arrival.
Sell a couple kids. 500,000. Well, we actually got to pay attention now. We're getting up close. What do you say, 14,000?
251 Charlie Victor, what are you trying to check on?
Yes, I do.
PD to 14,000 is set.
Contact 20 miles south of the Needles VOR. Descend Hollywood 1 arrival. Ontario altimeter 3015.
After Homeland, we're going to Lima 35.
Descend by Hollywood 1, arrival 1 Charlie Victor.
We're going to hang tight on that descent for a little bit. We got to look up charts, though, for Big Bear. What's the weather doing? Needs a buy it now button. I swear I just heard a phone ringing. Winds are calm, marginal VFR. Procedures, arrivals, approaches, RNAV 26. Okako. RNAV 26, Bridget transition, nope.
Aircraft 84 Julia, you on frequency?
So we either want Banja or Okako all the way out there. Banja would be fine, 9,400. Got the path armed, but I don't think.
1011 wind variable 3, runway
He gave us that descent way early. I'm going to hang tight up here for now. It's Miss V1 texting me. Oh, speaking of, I got to check my phone.
LA Center, this is Lufthansa 5020. We're ready for taxi.
I have to call my buddy. So they called our tournament off tomorrow. Again, which is unfortunate.
Lufthansa 1520, did you get a pre-departure clearance?
Yes, I did.
Okay, did it give you a who to contact when you're ready to taxi?
Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. Yes, you heard a phone ring. Miss V1 is texting.
Oh, excuse my apologies for Lufthansa 5020.
I mean, it might be on the bucket list. I'll tell you what we're going to do. On the next flight, we're going to look for maybe like.
Good day, 1431.
What about a turbo arrow?
1431.
The problem with that is it's just a money pit, man, because if you can't take the whole family with you, who you going to take? Who you going to leave behind? Yeah, and I would need something with a little bit more range. What's the straight line distance from Denton? Let me sky back to this. From Denton DTO to Tampa. What's that straight line distance?
It's approved. I know you're back.
820 mile range. So I'd like to have something with about a 900 mile range on it, you know? That way I can go east or west. Not that I'd want to fly non-stop.
That was 1011, radar contact down to
3,800, Southwest 1011.
But I'd like to have the range.
Maintains level 190.
Maintain level 190, Southwest 1011.
you like that song? Non-stop only on go home day. Exactly.
Air France 6205 descend Angel 4 arrival on carry altimeter 3015.
Leave behind whichever one gets you to the correct weight.
Arrival, then we got the altimeter from 6305.
This one lurking in chat, not liking the financial decision making. The FDM. My ADM is great. My FDM is questionable at best. You can do that in a 310 with aux tanks. Now that's a point. You know, I did fly. I like the 310, man. I have the Blackbird 310 in the sim running. I wish you could use it in career mode.
You should be with SoCal 128.05.
Yeah, look at this beautiful, beautiful day over SoCal right now. Okay, so what are we going to do? I'm going to put a poll in chat. We're going to poll this up here.
LA Center, American 1272, climbing 14.3 for 16,000.
American 1272, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Climb maintain level 300.
Climb maintain 300, American 1272.
Philippine 102 heavy. Philippine 102 heavy contact SoCal approach 128.05.
128.05, Philippine 102 heavy.
LA Center, American 1.
American 1, go ahead.
Could you kick us over to Unicom a little early today?
American 1, yeah, I don't have anybody in front of you, and Oakland Center's offline. Radar service is terminated, frequency change approved. We'll see you later.
Thanks, have a good day, American 1.
Take care.
LA Center, 10,700 for 17,000, Ocean 1 departure.
Okay, took on at the same time. Eastern 704, welcome to Las Vegas. Cross runway 1 right at Mike. And then
speaking of 310 is Milvis 24. Yeah, Russ, they actually have, they've confirmed that it's like an updated version for 24.
All right, somebody was checking on. That was American.
That's pretty good. But I had issues with trim,
11,700 for 17,000.
and I think that was on me though. I think it was a, I think it was a skill issue.
All the way up to flight level 290, American 240.
I know they made a pressurized turbocharged Baron, max range 1200. Ooh. Say the flight attendants to remind us to use caution when opening the overhead to baggage and small children may have shifted in
was that
flight.
Lollipop for I-46? Oh, 546, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Climbing maintain level 320.
Financial, I think it'd be better off for you to watch Fabian. I agree. Oh, I want to show you guys this. It's funny. We do need to start down though. Let's start down. Vertical speed. I'm going to do selected speed here. Wind it back about 200 knots. So we're not wasting all our fuel. Vertical speed. Roll it down real smooth. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. There we go. You guys got to see Fabiano land this Vision jet on
Southwest 5555, the airspace east, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Turkey Center offline. Switch to advisory.
Over to advisory, Southwest 5555, yes.
See ya.
You gotta watch them land this Vision bird. Which one was it? I think it was this one.
Station 78 Zulu Echo, welcome back. You're going to be leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Oakland Center offline.
I did speak with him. He said we could watch it. So let's pull this up here real quick.
See ya.
Was crashing and loaded in.
So where was this landing? He had to do something like we had to do. He actually had to go full illegal mode with his.
I'm not going to Valley Spring Farm, thank God.
248. Los Angeles Center, radar contact 23 miles.
Went well below minimums.
Southwest Grand Canyon View, our maintain level 360.
Using synthetic vision. You can tell it gets serious. Look how focused he is. Look how focused he is. But you got to see this runway, y'all. You think Lima 35. I don't know if this is it. I think this is it.
Still no runway in sight.
Yeah, he's well below minimums at this point.
Lufthansa 456, descend Angel 4 arrival on carry altimeter 3015.
3015.
We should do a dual streamer fly-in. Zippy, that'd be a great idea.
Gonna get the bug for the ice. It's not true. I
love this Vision jet, man. I love this Vision Jet. Listen to the sounds. I gotta keep running this down. Vision Jet shared cockpit Columbia ops when? Now that would be a hoot, dude. That would be a lot of fun. I'm increasing our vertical speed 1800.
Big deviations here.
He's so he's laser focused. Oh no, Lauren, he busted minimums like 1,000 feet ago. He activated synthetic.
That wind is insane. 33 knots.
16,000.
I'm sorry, say again for 7 Bravos here.
7 Bravos Sierra, maintain 16,000.
Okay, we maintain 16,000. 7 Bravos here. All right, 16,000 to sit.
On the left. We have to work on this one.
But when I saw the runway, I was like, there's no way. There's no way you can land on that runway. It's so tiny. It's like landing on a sidewalk.
Okay, we got the runway now.
I think this is the one. All right, we're in the turn. We're looking good. To Santiago, Chile to Mendoza, Argentina on the next fly, short over Los Andes Mountains. Ooh. Man, his sim is looking good too. He's got that fiber internet going on right now.
FedEx?
He had the runway? I certainly don't. Yeah, I don't either.
I'm flying for our new sky,
I see a strip in the scenery where there might be a runway. Runway.
Oh, your code sharing there?
Runway.
Minimums.
Landing.
All right, FedEx 422. Radar contact 11 miles.
Only in sight.
Southwest Cedar City, VOR. Maintain
Secondary minimums.
19340, FedEx 422.
I think this is the one.
German Cutter 617, hello, coming 17,000.
Got to remember, any airplane that you want to get would need to be what they call single pilot certified. Yes. Absolutely.
German Car 67, German Cargo 617, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon.
Going through 18,000. Oh, sorry. I had to set my altimeters.
German Cargo 617.
No, this isn't the one. I don't even think this is the one, is it?
Flying maintain level 370.
Those are not Vazzies. Those are just dirt.
He thought he saw a Vassy. It's just the dirt. Dude, that runway is as wide as my sidewalk.
Deflections in the wind there. Okay, we're good. Get underneath these trees here. Take it. Little limit. One more time. All left stick into the wind. Woo!
Freaking love it. Hold on, now there's another one. That wasn't even the one that I even thought. That one's good, but you got to see this other one too. You got to see this other one.
See you later.
We got to land too. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. We're gonna save this one.
Break into the ceiling here.
Yeah, this one he basically lands with the synthetic vision. Okay, we're gonna save. We gotta make sure we don't blow through some stuff here. We're gonna watch that one next. Magic Barrel ref update.
Good afternoon. Climb maintain level
Vertical speed it back down there a little bit. Yeah, he literally. That wasn't the one I was thinking of. That one was tight, but this other one, he literally lands with the synthetic vision.
Jet 7 Bravo Sierra Big Bear altimeter 3019er.
Never thought I'd see a tactical approach in a Cirrus. Oh man. That's why I love Gringo Ops, man. I think he just called me. He's not calling me again here.
Lufthansa 5020. What's the altitude again?
All right, we're leveling 16,000. Let's open up our stats. That looks good. We can increase speed a little bit.
7 Bravo Sierra Big Bear altimeter 3019er.
3019, thanks. 7 Bravos here. Increase here, see if we can get up to 240 knots, maybe. Nope, that's all she's got. That's what's crazy. And we're basically max power here, 218 knots, 16,000 feet. Synthetic vision, synthetic minimums, pretty much. Is ATC going to seafit us? Nah, we're looking good, man. We're getting close. But much better weather here in Big Bear this afternoon rather than going into Bear Valley. Zippy.
JetBlue 6723
No, I didn't.
Los
Oh, yeah,
Angeles
dual
Center,
streamer flying?
maintain
Yeah, we
level
need to do that.
290.
For sure, dude. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Tell him you're watching Jeff. He'll understand. I know. I know it. Dude, I've been he's been streaming super late, so I've been putting him up on the big screen. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. It's awesome, man. All right, we are only
Jet 7 Bravo
13
here.
miles.
Expect visual approach runway 26.
We'll expect that. 7 Bravos here.
Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Southwest 44, waiting for hotel. We're ready to land.
All right, so we'll set up for 2-6. Let's come down here and take a look at our speed bugs. General, VX, V, climb. We don't need those. Takeoff bugs. I'm going to bug 85 there for VR. For some reason, if we have to go around. And if we take a look at our current situation, VREF will be about 75 knots. So you know what we should do? Let's go speed bugs, takeoff. Let's change
Las
that.
Vegas, el Safari, Los Angeles Center.
Can I change it? I thought I could change it.
Hotel, we're ready to taxi.
Oh, I thought I could change it. We'll leave it on 85. Field elevation is 6,700 feet. Minimums 8260. Yeah, every time I open that EFB, minimum's 8260 here. Barrow.
5150 Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon. Climb maintain level
8260 is set. We're at 16 thou. We're looking good. Big Bear's right off the nose, actually. Right there. But he's holding us at 16,000.
This is Jet 7 Bravo Sierra. Maintain 11,000. Airport is at your 12 o'clock.
Center maintain 11,000 airport inside Vision Jet 7 Bravo Sierra.
Yes, that's 12 o'clock, 5 miles. Okay, Vision Jet 7 Bravo Sierra. Cleared visual approach, runway 26. Go ahead and, I don't have any traffic in the pattern. I'm going to send you over to advisory, or over to Unicom. Give me a call on this, back on this frequency, landing assured, or canceling IFR.
All right, yeah, we got in sight. We're going to continue northeastbound here, circle back. We should be able to get down. We'll give you a call once landing's assured for 7 Bravo Sierra.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
All right, so we need to hustle down. He left us a little bit high. So I'm going to maintain heading mode here. Heading mode is on. And we're going to stay clear of clouds. I'm going to cycle our flight plan. There we go. It's already cycled up. That looks good.
Delta 126, Los Angeles Center, squawk 1404 ident.
And I'm going to hand fly this sucker down. So as we get ready to go through 10, let's go ahead and get all these lights on.
Delta 126, radar contact 68 miles west of the LT intersection. Maintain level 310.
Levers are coming to idle. I'm going to set the speed bugs to FMS speeds, even though I don't need them, just to get them up out of the way. We are straight up visual, making ourselves do a little right downwind situation here.
Sir, 251 Charlie Victor, contact SoCal approach.
We'll also turn off the
05.
flight director.
Contact SoCal approach 1 Charlie Victor here.
All right.
See you later.
Yeah, we are a little bit high for sure. Now, we're going to hang tight. He said over to advisory, but there's no traffic, so...
Barber VOR, that way we can cancel our IFR once we're down in the VFR altitude.
Taking out just past Halvey here.
Sierra Bravo, you're heading over to San Luis Obispo, correct?
Field elevation 67, so we'll set 8,700.
Alright, 254 Sierra Bravo, descending your discretion, 14,000. The San Luis Obispo altimeter is 3016.
We're going to switch over to traffic, announce overflying.
Ringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 77, 1 flying over the airport.
Sure, we're on final. Close enough.
Lima Tree 5 traffic Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711 is on final runway 26 to land.
I don't know how to get rid of that auto throttle flashing at me. Oh, there we go. Just recycle it. Still pretty high here on the path. We might drop the gear. Gear's coming down. And landing looks assured. We'll flip it back. Oh man, what was he on? What freak were we on? 2652? This is where I need an FO.
China 8248, did you copy?
Giant 8248, sorry about that, John.
Flaps approach.
Giant 8248, heavy, descend Angel for arrival on stereo altimeter 3015.
Alexandra Bellini, a massive 20 gifted membership sub. Wow.
Fairwing 1498, check your
Thank
altitude.
you so much,
You're showing
Alexandra.
500 feet
Very,
above
very
flight
kind.
level.
I appreciate that
Maintain level
massive membership
370.
drop
Make sure
there.
your
Very,
barrel
very
is
kind.
answered.
Thank you so much for that support.
Oh,
Very awesome. Positive rates. Hello, V1. Hello, Alexandra. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday, my friend. And LA, this is November 357 Bravo Sierra landing assured. Big Bear, cancel IFR, please.
Vision Jet, 7 Bravo Sierra, landing assured, IFR front plan closed, 2349er Zoo. Thanks for flying. We'll see you later.
Minimums.
All right, we're down, ready to go. Announce contact arrival airport. I got to do that just for the points. The curse continues, diabetic lad. I don't know, man. You might be branded. Who knows? All right, landing checklist. We're good to go. Full flaps, 100%. Gear is down. 3 green. Go around altitude 8,700 feet is set. Runway's clear. Let's do this thing.
Madam, I'm pleased to inform you that we've just been granted permission to land. Please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened
20
as
knots.
we prepare for our arrival.
11 knot crosswind. Good night. Bumpy coming over the mountains here.
Lima Tree 5 traffic Gringo Bravo, Sierra Charlie 7711 is on final runway 26 to land.
All right, we're on the path. We're looking good.
500.
I guess our sim is looking pretty good too. Similar to Fabiano's. Fabiano. What I like about this sim that I've noticed a lot with the weather, once you get below that turbulent area or the turbulent wind, a lot of times it gets smooth. Like the buildings and stuff actually block the wind. So once we get tucked down here behind these hills, although we are pretty close to the hill, it may be kind of bumpy all the way in. Big Bear is always kind of bumpy and it's windy. Ooh, there's a nice gust right there. That's all right. We'll hold it off. Don't want to hit the stall though, because they'll dock you points. All right, like a glove. That spool down, man, dude. The sounds of this Vision Jet, Boris, baby. That makes this plane so much fun to fly with the Boris Audio Works. All right. another mission accomplished. I gotta fix my... I have like a setting on my Moza of like a two-factored force. I don't like that. I'm gonna change it so it's just one smooth pool.
Lima Tree 5 traffic Gringo Bravo Sierra Charlie 7711 is taxiing to parking.
All the way down there? Alright. Yeah, it's Boris Audio Works, man. Yeah, Boris did these sounds. That's why they're so good. Next gen, like real life. What are you guys yapping about now? Yeah, I really want to get the trim follow mode. I don't know why. Yeah, see, you need trim follow mode would be huge for the side stick. See, because if you look at it, it really doesn't move all that much in the cockpit either. I bet it's got a very unique feel to it. To Santiago, Chile, Mendoza. Man, I'm stuck at the career mode, man. We got to see what mission they give us. No, we'll be doing some Chilean ops. Maybe on our normal time streams, our prime time streams. Do the AI fly planes? You don't fly, but they don't move the aircraft from what I noticed? What do you mean? Dev the AI planes? Oh, yeah, turn off all the airport traffic. I've turned off all that airport traffic. Ground clutter. Yeah, you don't need a million planes on the ground. I've turned those off. Trim follow mode, Terry? So, like, in the Vision Jet and in other Cirrus aircraft, when you trim, so let's say I was holding trim full, say I was trimming the aileron full left, I would press and hold, and the stick would slightly move with the trim, right? Same would be said if I went, for a second I thought the stick was actually moving. Same with aft and forward. And it's very important for being able to trim control forces off of the side stick. How's your metrics doing career streams? I think they're the best ones. Tom, they're actually not bad. I mean, see, we got, anytime there's 400 plus on a stream, those are good numbers, especially for GA, which I would still consider this GA. So the metrics are good for the YouTube, man, which is awesome because I'm going to do them anyway because they're that much fun. All right, we'll kill that fresh air. That all looks good. Let's go ahead and move you to off. And we'll go ahead and start, stop, strobe, lands. I'm going to hop out and open the door for you. Just because it's quicker than doing it the other way. Man, we're going to have to do a post-flight. We're going to have to do a real pre-flight on this sucker. I thought we had some chip paint. Look how dirty. Look how dirty this airplane is. Is this for, what is this? Is this for synthetic vision right here? That's for the synthetic vision, right? I mean, I think a Vision Jet would look cool if it was all blacked out. You need to have the right paint job. All right. 60. Why are we only getting 68 on? Why are our passengers not satisfied? It's Brown Steak Airlines. Oh, I got to disconnect from Aveo Premium. How did we only get 75% on airline procedures? What? Why is my passenger satisfaction? Because the plane is dirty? I think it's because the plane is disgusting. All right, so the poll says we're going to move our 172 south. All right, let's see how much we get paid. Drew Smith, my man, upgrading to commercial pilot. Thank you so much, my friend, for the support. Appreciate you. Make sure you check the Discord out for the Commercial Pilot Lounge, where I post some extra content for the commercial members and also on the YouTube community tab. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Drew. The OF chick didn't get her high-speed Wi-Fi. You guys keep telling me there's a Wi-Fi switch. Is there really a Wi-Fi switch? All right, we got 175 thou. Reputation can take a hit. That's all right. Leveling up. Reading the airplane want ads in flight makes for uneasy passengers. The shuttle livery is nice. I have to see. I wish you could change liveries. All right, so we've decided what we're going to do. We've got a little money. We're going to repo. It's kind of a shame because there's some good flights here. We could do a real, these are real-time, real weather with the red on there. Des Moines to Riverside. That would be kind of fun to fly to Riverside, real-time, real weather. We're going to ferry our 172 out of here, huh? All right, you guys said it. We need a fleet of 172s. Look, we got some real weather, real time up there. Atul, what's going on? You're not 100% late. You're a little late. All right. Let's see. Which one are we going to do? Spam call from Peach Springs, Arizona. Bulk cargo. That pays 23,000. Trying to see what we got. 230, 232,000. This looks pretty interesting, going over some mountains at Caracas. But I also kind of want to open up some zones. I kind of want to do this one. What's this airport down here? Ooh, that looks like a tiny little runway. Which one do we do? 230, 23,000 versus 32,000. The only reason I want to do this one is because it's going to open up a new zone. I think we do this one. I gotta get my 172 letter. So it'll be a one-time ferry fee, $32,000. It's pretty pricey. I gotta get these all ready. I gotta make sure. Let me get my cams on for y'all. There we go. Does this have any terrain though, or should we do the other one? Let's do this one. What the heck? Low IFR, really? Marginal VFR. What are you talking about? Yeah, let's open up more zones. All right, it's going to cost us $32K to get our Skyhawk there. We'll do it. Hell yeah. We got our Skyhawk over. We need nope, wrong one. Nope. Thought I had a different. Oh, that's the one I want. Wow. I don't. Yeah, but I don't want to buy a new aircraft yet, Team Vodka. We're saving. But somebody had a point. We could buy a new Vision Jet and also have a Vision Jet in South America. I'll put that poll up once we get in cruise. What we could do is we could buy a Vision Jet for South America ops as well. I like having Vision Jet ops up in California, though, because there's a lot of ATC and stuff. But, all right, let's go ahead and manage this. This airplane has been on crew mode, so we need to check the guts here. We need to make sure we'll do a checkup on this sucker here. Ooh, flight controls. Ooh, rudder connection. Yeah, we're going to $5,000. That's important, though. Let's go ahead and fix that. All right, we need our flight controls. Fuel, we don't care about. Electrical, landing gear, we do care about. Let's do a little checkup on that sucker. That's good. Let me see the details. Okay, good. So we can steer at least. Engine, single engine in South America. Let's go ahead and do a checkup on that sucker. Oof, maintain details. Right at the 50% mark, huh? Piston engine. Wait, let's just leave it. I think we'll go one flight without it. We'll do this flight to pay for engine repairs. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and add some fuel on board. Looks like they shorted us here. Starting off strong. Let's take a little extra because I don't know what we're getting into yet. Let's run that. We'll do the refuel. 482,000. Much cheaper than a Vision Jet. We'll make sure we do an oil check on the dipstick on this one. Okay, so this is what this airplane got so dirty on the ferry down here. My goodness, I can't even tell the difference. All right, let's fly this sucker. I love how some of the aircraft's never been inspected. Well, this is Barry Seal logistics, my friend. This is where the rubber meets the road. All right. I probably should have upped the insurance. BS Logistics. Look at what kind of paint job is this? Oh my gosh, that's I love it. This is why we did career mode, y'all. Now we're talking. Look at this raggedy thing. Imagine getting this. Even looks like it. This looks legit for South America. Let's check the oil though. It said it was orange on the maintenance. Oh my gosh, yeah, see, but it's not at the add line. The add line is right there. We still have oil for the flight. We still have oil. Go back in there. We still have oil. All right, we should probably do a thorough pre-flight here. Let's go ahead and pop you off. They paint right over the static port? Yep, they sure did. They painted right over the static port. That's pretty sus. I guess it made it down here, though. Let's go ahead and pull that off. It's funny they put pitot covers on an airplane like this. What in tarnation? That's the air intake? I forget what that hole's for. Oh, no, maybe that's the air intake. Look at the lights. Look at the bugs on the lights. Oh my gosh. Yo. This is worth career mode right here. Wow, look at the yoke actually moves. Look at the yoke in the cockpit. That is cool. That's awesome. I wish it was steam gauge. Unfortunately, it's not, man. We're forced to G1000. We got our cargo on board. All right. Here's our newly inspected rudder. I'm glad we fixed the rudder connection. That's pretty important. I swear that looks rusted. This looks rusted in here. But that's all right. We got to make do with what we got. So let's fire it up. Let me connect my yoke before I forget. That would be a problem. 172 yoke. Need to fire up the old CLS. Connected. All right. Oh. Let's rock and roll. Man, it's been a minute since I've been in here. Let's see. We've got this. We've got throttle. We've got mixture. Does the clean wing concept apply to weather? I don't believe so. We're going to open up the window, though. That looks good. Let's get our beacon, nav, fuel pump. Crack you, crack you. Clip wrap. Oh, yeah.
Captain, are you ready? Great. It's Hermes, your dispatcher, you know?
Okay, Hermes.
Just a quick reminder about today's job. Raw materials on board. This is a very urgent shipment for one of our clients.
Urgent shipment.
Needs to get to Romulo Gallegos promptly. The skids have a good tolerance with turbulences to preserve the cargo, but it's crucial you keep a smooth yet quick flight. If you also ensure timely arrival, you maintain our high standards of service excellence and everyone's satisfied. All relevant information is in your flight packet, which is uploaded on your map as a reference. Fly safely, team.
All right, looking at our route of flight, looks like we're going away from the mountains. So this might be a pretty mid-flight in terms of terrain. Yeah, look at that. We're staying in the valley. That's okay, though. It's going to open up a new zone. Yeah, see, that other flight was over these mountains over here. That's okay. That's okay. We got to grind out what we got to grind out. All right, let's get taxi clearance.
Arena's ground Gringo Bravo, Sierra Lima 661 tree. Request taxi for takeoff south departure.
I can't believe the frickin' they've got the pink shirt.
Bravo, Sierra Lima 661 tree taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 1
Coco
via taxiway cross runway 22. Contact tower on 121. Niner when ready.
This is too much, man. This is too funny.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 1 using taxiway cross runway 22 Gringo Bravo, Sierra Lima 661 tree.
Should I connect Tiveo Premium in South America? Just in case. Definitely getting arrested in this shirt. Alright, so stop at the hold short line. We're going over here. Oh yeah, we got to do a mag check. We're going to do a little run up. There's no doubt. Ain't she a beaut, Clark? Tom, oh my gosh. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Yeah, she's a beauty, Clark. Let's do a Magic Barrel ref update. 2987. That might help. At least we're not going over terrain on this flight. You should be called Barry Seal Logistica. I can't fit. That's the thing. I tried to put an S on it and it wouldn't let me. Ran out of space. I had to chop the S off. We have oil. Yeah, we checked barely. It's right above the ad line, so I don't want any cheeky failures of my engine because the oil, all right? Because we checked. Now I think we're supposed to have adequate oil for the duration of the flight. Why does the engine sound like it's running rough? Did you guys hear that? Or am I just... Let's do a mag check. I swear the engine does not sound good.
Sierra Lima 661 tree QNH 1011 south departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1.
Alright, let's do a mag check.
Gringo Bravo Sierra Lima 661 tree, did you copy?
Yes, I did. Give me a break. I'm going VFR.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 Gringo Bravo.
Right.
Sierra Lima 661 tree.
The flaps work? Yep, flaps to takeoff. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't fix it. It doesn't seem like it's running all that great. That's alright. It's a beautiful day. Here we go. Let's be easy with our engine here. Let's get a full mixture. There we go. Enter 3-1. Let's go. Rotate. Ooh, a little squirrely. Looking good. Pitching for VY. Here comes 72 knots. Flaps up. Trim, 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 trim. Make a little right turn out. Yes, we're flying away from the mountains. See? Going over those mountains would be quite the challenge. La Trinidad de Orchuna is where we're headed.
Bravo Sierra Lima 661 tree, continue for south departure.
Alright, we'll continue.
Marinas Tower, Gringo Bravo, Sierra Lima 661 tree, continue for south departure.
Let's see, we're going south. Let's go 7,500 feet, huh? Pitch up there for VY, flight level change there. There we go. Nav mode on. Just fly the airplane, baby. The engine does not sound... Do you guys hear that? I swear it doesn't sound proper. This is a familiar sight, isn't it? Flight path boxes? Yeah, you bind, it's toggle visual distance display is the binding. I have them set to a little, a toggle on my tiller over here. You say turn them on, turn them off. Now, the boxes on your G1000, they're legit. That's, I forget what they're called. It's in the settings. It's like path follow or markers or pathways. Pathways, I believe, is what it's called in the G1000. You can turn them off. Tanks on both. Oh, my man. Thank you, dude. Who said that? Keith. Keith's saving us here already. This is... I'm actually glad we're not going over the mountains on our first flight in the 172 because we did pay a lot of money for this airplane.
661 tree, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
As mid as a 172 is, we got to respect this bird. This is our bird.
Bravo, Sierra Lima 661 tree, frequency change.
A little too much trim on the trim wheel there. Yeah, I like the... Yeah, see, trim's too fast. Whoa! Let's see if we can find some smooth air here for our precious cargo. We do have some raw materials on board. If the FBI asks sightseeing, we're sightseeing. It can't. It's much. I forget how much more hands-on this 172 is. It is a joy to fly, though. I mean, this is fun. I like flying this bird here. We can shop for airplanes. Miles though, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh my gosh, we're getting moderate chop at 3,800 feet. Not a speck of dust in the cockpit. The cockpit is clean. Look at the windshield though, man. Wow, this is getting very bumpy. Let's go ahead and engage the autopilot. Autopilot's on. We might be able to do a better job. Let's lean it out here. Keep an eye on our engine here. We'll do a lean a peak here in a little bit. We're a little off on our fuel balance. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and burn some right tank gas. We'll start the timer if I remember how to do that. I'm going to keep the timer up to remind me that we're burning on the right tank. See if we can even it out. Am I going to get an airliner? No, I don't think I'm going to get an airliner. The goal is caravans or sky couriers. Maybe at the end of the day, a SOP. I know, Zach, that's the problem. We don't have the $1 million hole. What we need to do is watch American Made in cruise. I wish we could do that on YouTube. We're leaving the area. We'll go ahead and turn the landing taxi light off. Get a Shorts 360 if it ever gets updated. I would love it if it got updated. I'm hoping that by the time we have enough money for all these airplanes, maybe some more stuff is brought into the marketplace, right? Maybe it allows marketplace purchases, third-party airplanes. That would be ideal. Yeah, CJ4 would be sweet too, college dude. Dev, you can, but yeah, you wouldn't have the Fenix though, that's the thing. You could fly the Max. Yep, you build up a fleet. Yeah, that's exactly, Dale, that's the end goal. A fleet of SOPs funding citation trips. I think the end goal would actually have to be an A400, right? Could you imagine doing an A400 Gringo op? You know, AJ, Jeff was saying that the Shorts 360 was really, really good, and he says it works in 24. I gotta try it out. He says it's one of the best props that's in the sim. So I'm gonna have to check that out. Give it a little bit more lean here and climb up. You got a medical job in the Ukraine? Seems legit. I'm just really hoping this will open up the new a new area of the map for us. Cost us $36K to get this bird down here. Yeah, we're gonna lean the peak here in just a minute. Hopefully 7,500 it smooths out. We're gonna let it stabilize, and then we'll do some leaning. We should probably go rich of peak, considering the status of our engine, though. I don't think they'll add third-party to CareerMode. They'd have to add prices on every aircraft. Yes, but I mean, they could do that in marketplace, right? Like when an airplane is going to be submitted to be functional on the, or to be sold on marketplace. Like, why can't they have something then telling them, you know, what to do that way, you know? I think it'd be possible. Maybe not every airplane possible, but a handful. What I would question, Swarm, is kind of the maintenance, you know? How would they do maintenance stuff? But even then, if you had good airplane, like if you had the Dukes, you know, it has its own maintenance. So if you spend a lot of money for the airplane, you got to deal with the Duke's own maintenance situation. All right, we seem to be leveled off here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to lean, and we're going to cylinder select number 2. Now I'm going to go to assist on, and it actually went to cylinder 4 because that's the hottest one, so number the 4th is the hottest one. We're going to set 2550 RPMs, and now we're going to start leaning. Lean, lean, lean. See the RPM going up? Oh, now the RPM's dropping, right? Nope, it's still going up. 2560, 2570, 2580, 2590. We're getting way back here. Up. That's about as far as I want to go. So now, let's go ahead and start running it in. I got to bring the power back, 2650, hold on. So you see how my peak is hot, it's a positive number. So now I'm gonna run this in. I'm running the mixture in real slow. And I wanna go 50 degrees this side of peak. So now I'm in the negative. That's good. So I'm actually going to be rich of peak on this one. Now there's a little bit of a delay. So you just, as I'm doing this, my hand's like, I'm barely moving the mixture. Barely moving it. 23, 33 degrees. I want to be right there. I want this delta peak 50, right? Right there. 40. A little more. There we go. That should be close enough. Right about 45. Let's get 5 more in there. Come on, give me 50. So now if you look, you see this blue line? That was our peak. And now our actual temp is below that, so we're actually on the cool side of the peak. And you want to be right about 50. There we go. Perfect. 50 this side of peak, 2550, 2530 RPMs. We're running it hard, but now we can turn assist off. I mean, you can leave it on if you want, but we're running nice and clean now. We're running nice and clean. What makes you choose between lean and rich of peak? Argue with somebody online. Everyone argues either way. Lean of peak. You're going to run hotter, you're going to run cleaner. Rich of peak, you're going to protect your engine in theory more because you're on the rich side. But that's the argument. If you just Google lean of peak versus rich of peak, you'll see arguments on both sides all over the internet. So you just got to kind of pick one. Considering we didn't repair the engine and our oil is a little bit lacking on this, I'm running on the rich side. So, all right, we're cooking with gas. We are looking good now. This poor airplane is shot up. Now, of course, we're flying the flattest land possible. Got about a 30-minute flight over there. I do need to make a phone call, though, here. I'll do that in a minute. Let's bring up our jazz. How about, not Christmas jazz, what's sunny day jazz? Put on our A&R headsets. Fuel is about even. Thank you for the check there, Greg. Yep, we're pretty much bang on. Let's go to 9 minutes, and we'll flip it over. Isn't it customary to reduce engine power once a cruise, say to 2300 RPM? Yes, but this is Barry Seal Logistics. We're going to run it right at the edge of that green band. Theoretically, if it's in the green, You're good to go. But if it was my own airplane, then absolutely. You know, you pick a more conservative power setting. We're playing with our engine here, running it this hard, but you can see the winds are swirling around pretty good. All right, there's 9 minutes. We'll stop and reset. We'll close that, and we'll put this into both. Our customers are demanding a strong penalty for late delivery. Exactly. Drones over in New Jersey? Man, I don't know, dude. It's not good, man. I don't know what it is. It's not extracurricular or extraterrestrial. It's none of that. They're of this world drones. Either somebody messed up, or somebody is messing with us, or it's some test for some organization. But they're drones. We know what they are. They're not alien craft. They got freaking anti-collision lights on, man. JJ Stevens, my man, thank you for the 8 months of support. All right, I gotta text my buddy what time we're fishing tomorrow. Feds say most are seeing planes over New Jersey, not drones. I say BS. So you can see I added power there, and it actually changed our peak situation. JJ Stevens, thank you for the $5 super chat. You mean to tell me NORAD can track Santa all over the world, but we can't find out where them drones come from? I don't buy it. That's what I'm saying, JJ. That's what I'm saying, man. Thanks for the $5 super chat, dude. Precisely. I mean, I know they're out there. My buddies were saying that almost hit them. So. I'm actually gonna. Let's see, give it a little bit more juice here. Ground speed 125. Low fuel left. Do we have a fuel leak? How do we already have low fuel? Normally, if we got that 30 miles out, that's one thing. Low fuel right. I'm gonna go peak EGT. We're going straight peak. I'm going RPM leaning procedure here. Look at the RPMs going back down. We're gonna run this right at peak, about as lean as I can. Problem is we're burning a lot of gas here too at 2600. We need to bring it back. Look at that fuel flow. Look at the fuel savings. Maybe I can't run it as open as I want to. 2550. Maybe we should go up to 9.5. Let's see if we can take advantage of a tailwind at 9.5. I don't know why it defaults to the left tank, man. I don't know why. Every time I keep looking over here at the ETE, it keeps changing. Yeah, the winds are swirling around pretty good, man. Winds are swirling. All right, note to self. We're going to need more gas next time because we got to run it wide open. So what happens, has anybody did an off-field landing? What happens to your airplane? The ATC audio from the Oregon encounter is interesting. Yeah, listen to that one. That's where the, was it Alaska or Horizon calls in and United calls up. Thank you, Tedder to be. I appreciate that $5 super chat, man. Yeah, I listened to that one too. I mean, there's obviously something going on out there. They're just drones. Whose drones? I don't know. Nothing you get dinged for landing in the wrong place. All right. So we just don't want to crash. So always be looking for a place to land. Man, it's bumpy here. Let's go to 9.5. We'll save a little gas too. And we can glide further. Let's see if we can't get to 9,500. 9,500. I'm gonna go vertical speed. Give me a little juice. Give me a little juice. 500 feet per minute. What do you got? Then we'll fly level change it when we slow down. The dirt increases weight and drag. Surely not that much. Yeah, we're solidly in the yellow though. Look at that. I mean, we are. Wow, we've grinded 15 hours on this airplane. Well, it doesn't sound like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, but the fact that we've actually flown 15 hours on a 172 together is pretty cool. They said somewhere at flight level 500. Wow. The size of an SUV? They're that big? Really? That's crazy, man. We fast forwarded a lot of those hours. Oh. Andy B, I don't know what you're talking about. That's right. After we did have some alleged sim rates, but that was before we had our own airplane. I think we only sim rated one flight in our own airplane. Yeah, we sim rated the employee missions, but freelance, we don't sim rate during freelance. A ton of airplanes are the size of an SUV. Yeah, so a ton of military drones are the size of an SUV too. That's the thing, you know. We're ready to flight level change it here. Hold that VY speed, 75 knots. A lot of military drones are the size of SUVs too. So here's the thing, guys. If it wanted, this is what I don't understand. Like, if they wanted to be sneaky, whoever was the drone operator, whoever's responsible, if they didn't want to be seen, they could have very easily remained undetected for longer without turning on anti-collision lights and beacons. So just think about that. It's not, don't just listen to the mainstream media and think the aliens are coming down, because just be logistical about that. They got freaking rotating beacons and anti-collision lights on. They're prepping us. Now you're talking, it's Space Force. It might be Space Force, dude. Drone thing's already been debunked. What are they saying, Andre? We're getting into Lear territory. Well, we don't have any oxygen at 9.5. There's less oxygen up here. We gotta get ready to glide this. What's best glide? 68? Come on, baby, climb. Our en route time has gone up. The aliens use ADS-B. Mainstream media probably trying to distract you from tax increase. That, Keith brings up a good point. For those of you young men and women, if there's any in the chat, I know every now and then we get a handful, but for you youngins out there, whenever there is a mainstream media piece flooding the airwaves, doesn't matter what side of the aisle that you watch, whenever it's on mainstream media and it's a big deal, that's a clue to you that you need to look at what is not being reported. Because 99% of the time when there is a massive mainstream media event, there's something else going on that is actually way more important that they're not talking about. So let that be a life lesson. We're doing life lessons here with V1. All right? Let that be a life lesson for all you youngins out there. And again, it doesn't have to be Republican, Democrat. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. It's the same on both sides. Facts are facts. Trying not to kill my engine here as I lean this puppy out. All right. Bring that power back. A little bit more on the fuel flow there. 2550. We save burning a little less. 20 minutes. Follow the money. Exactly. What are the? I'm gonna have to like have a Nightbot command. What are the 2 rules of life? Do we remember? It's all a scam. 2 wings on the same evil as 2 wings on the same evil ass bird. Yeah. Yeah. I leave to go make dinner and come back to 420 talk. What's up, Steven? Man, I'm getting hungry myself, dude. Need to go next door and get a Cubano. Yeah, I know, Oscar. I don't watch any news on TV. Most information I get, I'm either reading stuff or I like long form podcasts, man. I really enjoy the long form podcast form of information because I want to hear somebody's whole story without being interrupted. Let me make my own decisions. Let me make my own assumptions, but I want to see what their whole side of the story is without being interrupted or guided or misled by the interviewer. You know, let them speak full form, and then I will take what they say and I will make my judgments. Yeah, Rogan, Sean Ryan, I've watched him before. A couple other ones. Who's that medical guy? I've watched a medical guy before. Just people who are, whether you believe it or not, experts in their own field. I like to listen to them talk, and then I can fact check. Jordan Peterson, yeah, I've listened. Jordan Peterson, I got a Timcast. Jordan Peterson, I like him, but man, I gotta really be paying attention. Like, I'll follow him for about 8 minutes, and if I'm not fully engaged, I'm like, what? I mean, it's a mental exercise listening to Jordan Peterson. You should get into Unsubscribe podcast for some great laughs, and especially when the fat electrician is on. That sounds pretty funny. I'm going to have to look that up. The Unsubscribe podcast. Don't forget, not everything is conspiracy, and sometimes the simplest answer is the right one. That's true. That's true. Sometimes the simple facts, they may not be, or the simple truths, they may not be sexy. JP is great. A lot of his stuff is what I needed to hear when I was in a bad spot in my life. Yeah. He's got some, as a father now, he's got some good insights on like children and raising children, and a lot of stuff he says about behaviors of kids and how they're parented. It's crazy because I can see the truths when I know people and I know how they parent. Like I know how my friends are, or like my sister, and then I see how their kids are, and then I see how our kids act, and like I can see, he's not wrong on a lot of that stuff. I got into his stuff a lot when he was talking about parenting, and because I mean no one knows how to be a parent, man. I still feel like a kid. I can't believe I have kids when I think about it. The wife and I would say that all the time, like, what? We actually have kids? I don't feel old enough to have kids. Gotta go. Thanks for the two for one. A nice, quiet flying on earthquake. Hey, man, stay safe, Gonzalo. We'll be looking for that chilly flight. We'll be looking for that chilly flight, man. $40 miles out. We're still on the low fuel. We are in the yellow. Common sense ended with the outlet protectors. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's weird, man. That's a long way on a 172 on low fuel. Yeah, I know. Normally I like the low fuel to go off when we're 30 miles out. It went off at about 50. So I'm actually going to bring the power back 2450 RPMs here. Can I lean any more? Nope. I'm right at the peak, 24. I'm as lean as we can be. What's our glide distance? 9,500 feet. How far can we glide? One of you 172ers should know in the chat. I don't know, Oscar. I mean, I'm sure if you stuck a knife into an outlet, it's not going to end well for a toddler. Plus, it also depends on, I guess, the size of the person being shocked, right? Because I've been shocked, man. I am not good with electrical, and I always get nervous when I do electrical stuff. I've shocked myself pretty good. Working on my Mustang when I had it, my boat. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Volts hurt, amps kills. That's right. Many podcasters are funded by certain groups, just like the mainstream. People aren't becoming any more informed, anything less. The moral of the story is question everything. Well, hey, I do question everything. That's the other thing I've taken. That should be the third truth of life. Follow the money. Well, money makes the world go around. Follow the money and question everything. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't believe hardly anything I hear. I've been zapped unplugging a PC and fixing my old Chevy. Neither was fun. Yeah, they're not fun, man. Isn't the circle on the map glide distance? Really? No, that's the range ring, I think. Yeah, that's the range ring. I'll show you how far out. 40 miles right there. Or, I don't know, it doesn't seem to add up, but I believe it's a ring to show you range. I don't know. Is that the glide? Nah, that's not the glide, because we could easily make that. Maybe it's supposed to be? I don't know. 1.5 nautical miles per 1,000 feet. So let's do easy math. 9,000, 9 miles. We could probably go 13, 14 miles. Yeah, we got 20 miles to go still. Until we're within gliding distance. G1000 doesn't have safe glide? That's unfortunate. Sorry, I'm texting my friend. American 1722 suffered a bird strike coming out of New York. When was that? Today? Are you sure it was a bird and not an iron bird of the drones? I think it was from Thor. I think it was Thor from Pirate Software who said April Fool's is great because it's the one day people look at something and say that's bullshit and we should know that every day. True, Zippy. Well, here's you want a good April Fool's story that ties into aviation. So Ted Christie, the CEO of Spiritual Airlines, former CEO of Pinnacle, Well, if you've been under a rock, so Spirit Airlines has filed for bankruptcy. But Mr. Reverend Ted Christie, here's that Pinnacle, he actually took a big bonus prior to April Fool's. April Fool's was on a Sunday, I believe. The company then, he then resigned, and they filed bankruptcy on April Fool's, made it public on April Fool's, and then he resigned. So, for those pilots, I thought it was an April Fool's joke. It was not. Look up 133 Alpha November. Is it A321? Ooh, they shut an engine down? Birds aren't real, Tom. I'm telling you, man. Birds aren't real. All right, we are 29 miles out. I missed the Vision Jet. We might have to buy another Vision Jet in South America. Fuel leaking fumes in the cockpit making us all lightheaded. I know. $27 miles out, baby. AJ, let it load for a long... How long do you let it load for? How long do you let it load for? Because mine loads for a while. 5 minutes? Man, let it load for like 10 minutes one time, and if it's still not working, then I don't know. I would let it go like at least 10 minutes. Just to see, make sure it's like not trying to compile something for the first time. I don't know, but I've noticed I've had some really long load times before, depending on what I'm flying. Now the A300 will crash every time you end a flight, so you have to alt F4 your sim. Need a TBM 850 in career mode. I know 2020 doesn't bring you joy, but man, you got to get back in the seat. The thing is fantastic. I love the TBM, man. I know. There is the PC-12. We could do PC-12 in career mode. We could do PC-12 in career mode. My TBM is a Cirrus Vision Jet, though. How are we looking? There she is. I'm trying to see where... Oh, I can almost see where the runway is going to be. Right over there. Man, look at this poor thing. Look at the mud just like streaking up the fuselage. Man. That's a gringo bird if I've ever seen it, man. Pilatus birds are still buggy. Do they still have oxygen issues? You like the Taco Bell livery? It does look like Taco Bell livery. I wonder if the drag is making us slow. Spitting image of the 172 I rented for years. Grime came free. Nice, man. Mid-80s. Let me see, JJ. I like this song. Hold on, I gotta pause it though. Ooh. Oh yeah, keep missing a fan blade. Fan blade. Wait, that bird looked like it was on fire before it hit the engine. No, I guess not. Here, grinding away. Wow. Of course, it's at night departing LaGuardia. Of course it is.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. American 1722 engine failure.
November.
You thought that was the engine?
American 1722. Roger, can you make the right down for runway 31?
We're too heavy. Let's go. Kennedy.
That's a good call.
Kennedy. Okay, Roger. All right, just maintain 2,000 feet right now, and present heading.
Say again for American 1722.
1722, maintain 2,000, present heading. We're coordinating right now.
2,000 American 1722.
We saw the flashes on that American on takeoff.
American 1722, can you continue climbing, or you have to maintain 2,000?
We can continue, American 1722.
American 1722.
I mean, he's only going to Charlotte. They shouldn't have that much fuel anymore. They
Contact
should
approach
be
now.
all right.
10.4, they're going to reroute.
I mean, all right, here I am, armchair quarterback. No, but it's not like they're going to LA.
Contact
right?
approach 10.4.
20.4 American 1722. American 1722.
American 1722, New York approach, your radar contact, stay intense as when able.
We'd like to land at Kennedy, please.
All right, so are you able to climb up to 4,000 or 5,000?
5,000 American 1722.
American 1722, turn right heading 090, maintain 5,000, either vectors to Kennedy, and looks like 31 right.
31 right, American 1722.
American 1722, when able, say intentions of the emergency, the nature of the emergency, and souls on board and fuel when able.
Okay, stand by on the souls and fuels. It appears we have an engine failure, but we're still kind of working through to figure out what's going on. We hit birds on the way out.
Roger. American 1722, is it easier to go left or right for the turn?
Whatever gets us in quicker.
Turn right heading 140, American 1722.
So yeah, you can turn either way.
140.
Ideally, you would turn
when you have a second, you know which engine is
towards
out, and then souls and fuel.
The dead engine.
For 2 engine, right now we have 17,300 pounds of fuel, souls 200.
Okay, so I don't know if he had exactly 200. Almost sounds like he's guessing there, but that's why I always write down. So I always write down SOPs. Put it on my dispatch paperwork right in front of me, so if anything ever like that, God forbid, happened, that you do that. But yeah, I mean, they obviously got down and landed fine, right? What was the outcome? I'm sure everything was good. I don't know. No, it wasn't a Neo Zippy. It looked like a CEO. Looked like a CEO. Almost looked like a CFM. I couldn't tell, though. I couldn't really tell from the angle. But man, yeah, that bird went in there, and you hear it. Vroom, that blade came right off. Contained engine failure, though. Good job, Airbus. Looks like it kept everything locked in. All right, we're going to vertical speed down. Here we go. We're 15 miles out. We think we made it, y'all. I think we made it. It was a little bit bumpy, though, that's for sure. $13 miles. Should be right off the nose. Let's get our lights on. Boom, boom. Oh, the fuel pump's been on this whole time. Why did I have the fuel pump on? Alright, so it says we're 6 minutes out. If we do 1,000 feet per minute, it'd be 6 minutes. It'd be at 3,000, so we're looking good. Maybe want to increase that a little bit more. Let's do about 1,300. We're doing 2 miles a minute, 126 knots. Yeah, hey, Low Squad had a total souls on board. T-Soft for everybody. Nice. 200 on the dot. Does the sim reenact Solenberger? No. Yeah, that thud and pop and then the preceding grinding of the engine, man. Oof. Well, Dev, the only way, you know, say that. When something like that happens to you, you only I mean, the only real good option is to remain calm, right? Because panicking is not going to do anything for you. Wow, we are getting our butts kicked now coming down here. Panicking is not going to do anything for you, right? But it's much easier said than done. We all think we're going to react a certain way, but until something like that happens, you really never know. When I had my Airbus emergency, I listened to the tapes, and I was on the radio for a little bit. I feel like I sounded calm. I definitely feel like it sounded like I was rushed, and I was. But you could see you could hear, or when I was in the situation when we were doing our emergency descent and everything, the tunnel vision thing, that's the crazy part, man. That's something that, you talk about, you're aware of, but it's almost a literal black hole that like surrounds your vision. Because I remember being so laser focused on the descent and managing the speed that like I felt like my PFD was the size of a spoon in front of me, just like or a checkerboard piece. But then I realized that was happening, and I was able to, and then it almost felt like that kind of zoomed back out, and it wasn't even that serious of an emergency, I think. It's not like we're on fire or anything. Definitely need a yaw damper. Definitely need a yaw damper. It was a dove that was released at a funeral? For real? See, if I put my feet on the pedals, I feel like it actually helps kind of dampen that too. This is old school rudder, old school yaw damper. Put your feet on the pedals. Oh, you're kidding? Okay. See? Spreading fake news, Force Raptor. 5 miles out. Run that mixture up a little bit. Man, we're getting low on the gas, y'all. We are getting close to that red. Fake news. All right, let's give contact. Let them know we're coming in. Which runway they want us to land on, though? We want to make sure we get that right.
Sierra Victor Tango Kilo Traffic Gringo Bravo Sierra Lima 66135 miles north 4800. Ford inbound to land runway 7.
To land runway 7. Now this CDI doesn't work in OBS mode, unfortunately, unlike the Vision Jet. So with that being said, I'm going to put us in heading mode, and I'm going to go CDI course to... Why doesn't it let me change the course knob? Doesn't let me change the course knob at all? There we go. .07, that's what we want to land on. Alright, gotta go make dinner for the fam. Thanks for the After Dark stream. See ya. Travis Hunter for the Heisman. Hey, Tyson, have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. Wants us to go that way, huh? Alright. Trying to get our points. Tunnel vision is real. I lost an alternator on 172. Not a huge emergency, but it's scary, reflecting how hyper-focused I became on landing. Made mistakes, but landed without issues. Yeah? I mean, hey, box that up. Put it in your experience column, right? That way, if you ever have something in the future... Okay, we got to slow down because we're getting hit pretty good here. Oh my goodness, we're getting hit hard. Oof. Slow down. I'm going to take control. I have control. Don't overspeed. Don't overspeed. Easy on the G's there. Let's get the flight director off. Damaging the product. There's the runway. I know, AJ, this is a wrong side dispatch fuel load right here. 100%. Magic Barrel ref update. It's been a minute. We're below 110. Flaps approach. Is there a final marker we want to fly through? It's off our left, right? It's behind us. Yeah, well, we're looking good. Make that turn inbound here. Below 85. Let's get that mixture in. Oscar. Seen it tossed around and dropped from planes. Overshot the runway a little bit. $19 knot headwind. Jeez. Morning cap with you during lunch break. Hey, well, good morning. Wherever you're tuning in from. Must be far away from me. Since we've got a pretty significant wind shifting here, we might just land with flaps 15 or whatever it is. Now let's go one more notch. Let's go 2 notches. Announce final. Golly.
Sierra Victor Tango Kilo Traffic Gringo Bravo, Sierra Lima 661 Tree is on final runway 7 to land.
Alright, I think we're looking good. Full flaps. Jeez. This runway looks a little bit suspect. Oh, I don't remember how to land this thing. Whew. Gotta be nice to our bird. Gotta be nice to our bird. They want us going down at the end. Wilco. All right. Whew. Hopefully now. What? Oh. Piss off. So the runway is this side. Oh my gosh. I had a feeling when I saw the textures. I had a feeling when I saw those textures down there like this, that that's not the runway. Dang it. I swear, this engine is running rough. This engine is running rough. Is this a full flap stream? Yeah, it is. Going flaps 15. Just landed at Bear Valley in an ice storm with 0 viz. Synthetic vision saved me for sure. Nice, dude. Aaron, were you in the Vision jet? Bear Valley, my man. I love that airport. I miss Bear Valley. Hopefully we get another one. It was snowing when we were there. We had timed it just perfectly, though. Gosh, this airplane is dirty. 1 a.m. in the UK. Ooh, joy of working nights. I hear you, man. Tanner, I swear this engine sounds rough. It doesn't sound like that healthy 172 engine we had. I don't know. We might have to do maintenance on it. It was an IE Sharklet, Mikey? Nice. Good thing it was an IE. If it was a CFM, they probably would have been in the Hudson. Reminds me of an old Honda. That doesn't sound what it sounds like new. Yeah, it does not sound like this new, I don't think. Harrison Ford Logistics. Almost the whole USA Center's online. All right, we might have to do one more. We do have one more Vision Jet mission we could do. I think we'll do it at 7 o'clock. Let's do a Vision Jet. Let's do one more. Let's make some more money. Send us into the weekend. What is this? Some sketchy building over here. Wait, where does it want me to park? Okay. Going in the dirt. I think the game is taking my company name too seriously. Can we fit in here? Last thing I want to do is hit a tree. I think we're stuck. I'm going to alt-end to touchdown. I think I'm going to alt-end to shutdown. Why can't I just park here? What if I shut down here? I can't get over there. I think I'm in a collision. Uh-oh. I don't think slew works. Yeah, we're stuck. Get out and push. Yeah, we're stuck. This is, yeah, these are collidable objects. No, we're stuck, man. This is, see, that's a collidable tree right there. Those branches are holding us back. I could have gone further this way, but now I'm stuck. Don't walk in front of the prop. I'm going to use the skip feature. We'll see what happens. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't dock us too many points. Missed one radio communication. Airline procedures. Yeah, we know these don't pay much, but this is just to help open up our world a little bit. I'll take $76,000. Oh, better than a sharp stick in the eye. There's no penalty for ground skips? Alright, nice. There's no missions over here. What's up with that? Why is it not spawning missions? There's a ton of employee missions. We've got... What is this one? We've got a short flight to Big Bear. We don't have any more Bear Valleys. We've got that one. Those are AM though. I want real time, dude. We need another Vision Jet. We need to market BS Logistics in South America. We get more missions. I know. Maybe tomorrow we'll have more. Yeah, I need to go towards a big South American city. Like, well, I can't go anywhere from here. What I need to do is we need to buy another Vision Jet and have it delivered to Bogota or something. You know. That's what we need to have done. Whoa, what's this one? Going to Amazon. PC-24, Pilatus, PC-24? Jeez. PC-12. Medellin. Yeah, you can fast travel for missions, but there's no missions here. Like, I can't just spawn in here. I'm curious though. I might end it here though. For now, I'll tell you what. Tomorrow we'll do an evening stream tomorrow because there's no football on tomorrow. We'll pick up tomorrow. I might grind one of these out at home. We're gonna have to decide, chat, if we look at our all company procedures here. Let's look at aircraft. I was trying to think about getting another airplane for South America as well, or keep one in North America, one in South America. This one is 2.2 mil. Gross. Gross. Was that 2.2 million? Had to be. Brand new Corvallis would be kind of cool. So look at that. 710,000. That was 200K. Okay, not 2 million. Okay, that makes sense. Man, because we could buy another Vision Jet and make, because it's all about making money. 47 mil. $73 million. Or 7.3 million. 7.3. C90 5.1 million. 5.1. But what I'm worried about is there's not a lot of mission spawning for VIP charter. Does that just mean we need more aircraft? Because it might be worth buying another Vision Jet. Let me look at cargo jets. Cargo birds, rather. Let's look at the used market. I know the Caravan makes a lot. I would love to have one, but they're a maintenance hog. 2.1 mil. We're close. Look at this one. This one's, hell, to maintain 2.4. And people say it's like $1 million maintenance. You can't check what it costs, right? Landing gear would be 6,700. Maintenance for the flight controls. What? Oh, 8,300 and 6,700 for maintenance. So it'd be another 51,000. But it would be a Caravan, you know? We're going to have to make decisions, y'all. What are the brand new options? It'd be nice to have a brand new Caravan. Brand new, ooh, 3.7. 5.6. 80? No, 8. 8 million. I don't know why I can't read. Is that 8 million? Yeah, 8 million. I need commas, Fly Jags. What was 831,000? You telling me the Caravan was 831,000? Should we just buy it? What do we do, man? Or do we grind it out for the courier? Because I heard these Caravan missions rake in almost 900K a mission. Yeah, the maintenance was 831. For the price, we could just get a Vision Jet, but... That's the end goal right there. Alright. See, it leads me to believe they're going to allow marketplace aircraft. So I'm going to keep saving. I might do a grind out mission. I'm going to keep saving. Yeah, if you can't buy 2, you can't afford it. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. If you look at the density areas, it says it should be dense there. Wintertime, we're right in the density zone, but we're not getting any denseness. What's up with that? All right. We're looking good, though. We got 2 million banked. We got 2 million in the bank. Better do maintenance. I guess we should. Let's real quick. Let's check that engine out one more time. I did say we were gonna. Let's take a look at that Skyhawk again. Since the crew is on, let's do a delegated maintenance, 20 grand. Let's go ahead and flight controls. What is it? Engine. Oof, yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and maintain that. Let's get some oil in there too. We'll spend the money. Take care of your equipment. Take care of you. How'd the landing gear doing after that off-roading? That's good. Do we have a fuel leak? Hold on. Let me check this fuel tank. I don't trust you. Let's maintain that fuel tank. Hydraulic ground. What is ground contact? General. I mean, might as well check them all now. We're here. Ooh, electrical? Ooh, our battery's getting low. We might need a new battery. How does that cost? $300? Oh yeah, let's get a new battery. That's we can fix that. Flight information. We don't care about that. I'm not spending money on flight information. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. Update checkup. Checking it all. Beautiful. Only thing, we don't even have hydraulics. We're good. All right. We're not washing it. We're not washing it. Never washing it. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. We'll do a bonus stream on Saturday tomorrow. We'll do some more ops tomorrow. I'm gonna put a poll in chat. We're gonna have options. We can either buy a new Vision jet, or we just keep on grinding until we can afford a caravan. But I might have to start doing some employee missions just to open up our world a little bit. What's this one with the dice? What the heck does that mean? Did you see? What's the dice mean? Oh, multi-stop. Alpha 7 Zulu Zulu. Nope. That's a good way to end it. Let me get some Alpha Zulu 77s in chat. I don't think so. PC24 at a Alpha 7 Zulu Zulu. Not happening here. Fool me once. It's not my fault. Fool me twice. It's my fault. We still made it. Fool me 3 times, we'll crash. We're not doing it. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy on V1. See you.